Wake up with the sun in a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The Morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Start it right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose. This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold. New ideas with the sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. Spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Vibes grow. New ideas with a sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. We're spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Roll out of bed, bring your dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold.
Grand Rising people. Man, it's a beautiful day. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful day. Look, I was hoping today that I would be out there in Landover celebrating this trip with Fox 5 with all my people from Landover and the area cutting up. I turned on there. I said, look at them cutting up out there. I need to have my butt out there, but I'm doing something very important, which is the Morning Mac Show. Couldn't nothing be more important than that, than doing a comedy show or writing another chapter to my book, as always. All of that stuff is very, very important for the future generations to come. Because they're going to look back on this. My niece is only 4 now, but she's going to look back on this 15, 20 years from now and be like, I want to know about my auntie. I pray that I'm still here. But, you know, look, we are putting a footstep in time. So when our folks and our people look back, they can say, "Oh, they had fun back then," or they was cutting up, or they was just yes, we was it in the bag of chips because we are the Morning Mac Show, the best that ever did it. And you want to know did whatever you need done, like my homeboy say, whatever you like. So without further ado, let me say good morning to everybody. I usually go on a rant, but I'm not going to do too much of a rant today. But I'm just going to tell everybody, if y'all haven't already got this book, go on and get this book. Go on and get this book. It'll do something nice for your life. And now that I got my Molly Moss sea moss, I'm like, hey, I got my sea moss. I got my sea moss. I got my sea moss. Hey, sea moss, Molly Moss, sea moss, and this book right here, y'all. Y'all already know what it is. I ain't got to tell you how good it is. Get it and find out for yourself. Boom. But let's say good morning. Let's say good morning. Good morning to my super producers. Good morning, Molly Mo, the maker of the sea moss. And good morning, Big Trey. That's
What you mourning about? What's wrong? You all right?
a grand rising, baby. I'm mourning off that awful ass night I had last night. Woo!
What's up, Slicky Woo Boo, Mr. John? I seen Shay Rose on the Morning Mac page. Gerald Brown like the Morning Mac show page.
Biggie Woo.
Shout out to y'all. Good morning to y'all. Or, no, top of the morning. I'm sorry, grand rising to y'all.
Top of the morning, grand rising.
Yes.
Yes.
JB in the building himself.
Okay.
The local JBs. Hey, and I got a chance and a pleasure to meet Mr. Funny Man, Gerald Brown himself, at B-Man's thing. It was in May, the Mother's Day celebration. And I got my picture with my boo. So, ladies, he is very handsome.
Another boo, huh, Shug?
Another one.
Let me tell you something. What I say
JB
about my boo.
on the TV show.
Everybody is my boo, okay?
Really
Everybody's my boo because I give love, peace, and blessings to everybody. Even if you think I don't like you or I bang with you, I still give you love, peace, and blessings from a distance. But I still use it. I don't have no bad. Right now, I can't say that I don't like or hate anybody because it's not the person. It may be the acts that they do, but it's never the person. So I love everybody.
You can love everybody without them being your boo.
I may not like what they do or how they act, but I love everybody. So,
boo.
Saying I'm on a love tip this morning. What kind of tip y'all on this morning? Did y'all have a good night? I said, what kind of tip is y'all on this morning? Did y'all have a good night? A good week?
Yeah, I'm well rested. I'm off today. So well rested. I ain't in the kitchen trying to mix up shit and listen to the show. I can sit the fuck down and enjoy it. I'm on peace and serenity today. It's quiet out here. Mofos cutting grass. It's a nice day so far.
Yeah, my allergy was kicking up. I was out on the veranda earlier today. Yes, I said the veranda.
JB said he ready to head back this way, Reese. So he ready to head back that way to support and do a show as a feature.
Okay, where's that at?
We need to get something rolling.
Talking about this way, he ready to head back.
Yeah, rolling out here. He's trying to have some Althea McFarlane type stuff going on.
Invite him down.
And I'm saying, where's that at? Okay. That's what you said. Okay, this way. Just not wrong. No, keep coming.
That's all right. We have a conversation later today after the show. We're gonna talk about some things and figure something out.
Well, we trying to get Josh, and we trying to get the whole note that ain't no joke to the DMV area. So, all right, y'all. Let me tell y'all a little something. Y'all know earlier this week I had a rendezvous, and since it's Freaky Friday, is Josh and Child in the building yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, I'll wait because I ain't gonna repeat the story. We gotta get Funny Man DG up here. I ain't gonna wait to repeat the story. Look, let me tell y'all something while it's all hot on my mind. Tomorrow,
what's up, Gerald?
Look, tomorrow, let me tell y'all, we got all these precursors of tomorrow is not a good day for you to have your ass downtown in DC. And let me tell you why. They call in. Okay, first of all, y'all know they put up like 19 miles of steel rod gates. Okay, all right, and then they got them still placed in the streets. Mm. All right, you got your gates, the path rotted, and the roads rotted. Okay, then they call them for thunderstorms. Lightning has hit DC. What was 2021 when 4 people got struck and 1 person died? Okay, I mean, did all of them survive except for 1? Lightning has struck, and that's when it's just regular trees and grass. It's regular trees and grass, and it still struck your ass. What you think it's going to do with steel gates and steel grounds and steel plates? This is going to be like a lightning rod, and they call it for thunderstorms. And the way they got the cages up, you got to walk a path. Once you're in that path, you can't go out right or left. So it's not like some shit break out that you could go east or west. Your ass either going north or south. Some stuff break out. So people, well, we know the color girls gonna keep their ass on because they don't want to mess up they do. They ain't gonna mess up their hands. So you gotta out there the damn thunderstorm, watching 250,000 troops and celebrating birthdays out there on those thunderstorms. Who gonna do that? Where they gonna do that at? And they going to walk through a steel gated deck. It says they said what when it's clapping outside, go inside. When it's loud outside, something about when the thunder cracks, your ass need to be in the house with the thunderstorm. And they talking about the storm is rolling up. And I'm just saying, y'all, I ain't trying to put it out there, but it's already out there. I ain't put it out there. I'm just repeating what's already out there. They call for the bad thunderstorms. We already know they got the steel gates, and this is facts. The steel gates and the steel plates in the streets because they was amping up for the them tanks and stuff. That's too much steel out there with that lightning. I'm sorry. I can't even go down there and give me a dirty hot dog. What they call a dirty hot dog from the vendors or from the trucks or something. Because the path, the parade path, and how they got all them cages up. So that's enough in itself. You know, because you have to walk that path. So no, take them cages down or some, you know, because you ain't gonna be climbing no fence in no thunderstorm with lightning and stuff. Nah. And if something break out, if the shooting something break out, I'm not saying shooting, but if an emergency arises or arises, or if an emergency arises,
oh wow,
protocol to go either left or right. When you scatter, you just don't scatter north and south, okay? You scatter when you scatter. But if you're in a metal cage or metal high fence that's voltage by the electric lightning,
No, want to some money, nobody get electrocuted.
Somebody gonna get hurt.
You want to bet some money, nobody get electrocuted or shot by lightning?
I'm praying that they don't. So I'm not gonna bet on something that I'm praying to happen. I'm praying that nothing happens. I'm praying because we look, don't we got enough turmoil in the world without stuff going on? In India, play it's something all over the world. Me and Misha was talking about this the other day. There's something all over the world happened. If it ain't a war, it's plane crashes, it's bombs setting off. The world is not at peace nowhere. So we just trying to make it a little happier place.
Where Bean Man at, man? Bean Man, where he at, man?
Bean
Man, yeah. You can't hear. You don't know. He said that's depend on your perspective.
Yeah, that's your reality.
That's your reality.
Let's remember, it's not everybody's reality, right? Let's remember that.
It may be peaceful all around the world to some people.
The world reality. I'm not at war with no one. I'm at peace inside, but the world around us, it's not. It's environmental. That's where the unrest is in the environment.
I know, Slicky. I already know.
I'm good here.
Hey, LA.
and
What up,
Israel and Iran starting wars. Child, why you not on the screen? I wanted to tell you, but it don't matter because you there, you and
Yeah, where
Josh.
you at, child?
But that stuff that's going off with the nuclear uh war and stuff, and Israel already shots fired to Iran.
Freaky
And
Friday.
they talking
If
about
you
that
can't
stuff.
travel to Iran,
No, no, they're talking about the nuclear. See, some countries still do have nuclear weapons and stuff, and enough. They were saying to make atomic bombs or whatever like that. And if
set
they get
them motherfuckers off. They've been talking about them joints for too long. Drop them motherfuckers.
Or no.
I'm ready to
they
see
gonna
'em.
launch the missiles. They launched the missiles because what they don't have is a good air force. So they're not going to drop it from up. They're going to
Alright.
shoot
He
the
gonna get on
missile.
when he get back to the house, Chow said.
They're going to shoot the missile. You know, they ain't going to go up there in no planes because they don't have a good air force. If they have an air force at all. So, but that's why they got them lasers and all that
That's what's
stuff
up,
on small guns so they
Josh,
can
for
shoot
being on
down the
that page.
missiles.
Mm-hmm.
So they can shoot the government contracts so they can shoot down the missiles. Y'all remember there's a movie called War Games? This computer was playing a game, but he was letting off real missiles, and only the one boy that could outsmart the computer. It's funny, a little boy. Come on, shall we play a game?
Hey,
They taking over countries and stuff, thinking they're playing games, but launching off real
man,
missiles.
tell them drop that shit.
Look, look, if they do, everybody gonna be glowing. What did Prince say in 1990? Mommy, why's everybody got a bomb?
You gotta be an evil motherfucker. You wake up like, dog, I just thought of something. What you thought, man? I can make something that can blow up a whole city. Like, what? Like, who's the first nigga thought of that? Like, dog, I can wipe out all that shit. I got some shit. Like, you gotta be an evil person. You made a grenade. Like, what's this for? We can pull the pin, throw it, and it would explode. It would blow somebody up. Like, get the
Women,
fuck out of here.
children, and they not for them not to matter.
You
That
gonna
is a
make
heartfelt thing to think about. I wonder, do they don't see the children, huh? They don't see
they
people.
be giving them guns too over there in the other countries. They kids grow up faster now. They know how to shoot and all that shit. Like 8 years old, they already
Snipers,
got a gun. Yeah, professional.
sniper people. Just imagine, I am so thankful that's not the way of life that I was born over here on this soil and at the time and era when I was born. I've seen a lot. I've definitely seen a lot. But
See?
when you go back and you read some of the stuff I'm glad I didn't go through what they had and went through. We all have our own aches and pains and ills and wills, just like I'm pretty sure the future generations are going to say, I'm glad I didn't go through what Auntie and them went through, what Uncle Marley had to go through, and Uncle Trey, I'm glad I didn't go through that. So let's think about it right now.
I'm just happy to be able to go through something. You know, there's some people that ain't wake up. They can go through a damn thing, you know. So I don't care, good, bad. That just let you know you living. Definitely, if you're in pain, now people cry and they like, dog. They let you. It's a reminder you're alive. You better do something. You want to stay alive, but
you gotta move something, do something. Like CeeLo Green said, y'all know what CeeLo Green said, right?
CeeLo Green, what are you talking about? Which one?
From the Dungeon family, CeeLo Green.
Yeah.
He said you got to get up, get out, and do something. He used to be the get up, get out, and do something. How can you make it if you never ever try? You got to get out, and do something. Because you and I got to take care of you and I. That's
they
right.
came back singing that devilish shit. They said they ain't gonna work, shawty. Yeah, they came back whining. I like CeeLo though. He be jamming. Y'all ain't see that movie Scroll yet or whatever it's called.
You know, they was talking about that last night. Chout said he saw it. It was good. You saw it, Marley?
Man, fuck, man, I ain't watching now from Tyler Perry just to see him talk bad about our black women. I just
Oh,
feel like seeing it and cry by now. All the women done cried.
oh,
Young D,
What's
what up?
good?
what's
We got
up?
double
What's up,
digit
B?
viewers in here today. We got over 10 viewers live already.
Well, let's
They ready
go.
to get freaky, huh?
Want to get
They ready to get
freaky.
freaky. Uh,
B. You
Is
see
that what
Troy
we
yet?
having now?
Yeah.
Nah,
I
not
mean,
yet. It's on my list though. It's on my list. I gotta
want to
watch
see
it
the
before
clip
Monday
first.
I
for
don't know
sure.
if I want
yeah,
to
sure,
see
why
it.
Uh,
It's like John. It's like another John Q.
let the
They
question
say,
be like the filler.
I don't know.
I,
I don't know nothing about it, so I have to I don't have any I haven't got any prerequisite ideas about it yet. So
okay,
I'm excited
Molly
to
got
see it, but I'll watch it this weekend because I wanted to talk about it on on Dad
Dad
Mentality on
mentality.
Monday. I heard that it was about mental health. It had some mental health issue things and stuff like that. It was good, Chow.
yeah.
Um, so I want to watch it for sure. We're gonna be talking about creating a safe place for us as men, and then the following week we're gonna be doing that as women, and then creating a safe place for your relationship also.
Okay.
So
Sometimes a safe place for y'all men is to be far away from these toxic chicks. That's a safe place is anywhere she not. But I shouldn't say that because the women gonna be like, bitch, why you say that? Blah 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 blah. Okay. Molly got a video up. Let's see
Sex
what the
ain't
video.
pleasurable for every female. She may fake an orgasm. She may just feel disconnected. Sometimes they just blame it on work. They just blame it on the fact that you're busy or whatever the case may be. But it's the fact that your mind is not there. Females truly do need mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical engagement in order to take them to that place. A woman needs to be engaged on all of those levels. And if the man is not engaging her mentally through looking at her in the eye, speaking directly to her, if he's not engaging her emotionally by making sure that she feels safe, if he's not engaging her physically and spiritually, then it will be hard to get her to that point of climax or to that point of pleasure. If you're not a master of foreplay and you're just trying to get in there, she's not lubricated, she ain't comfortable, she can literally feel like she's being taken advantage of or even being raped in a certain sense. It's not because the man is hitting the person, but the man is doing something that she did not consent to. She does not feel welcome. She does not feel involved. And because of that, she feels taken advantage of.
Take care of your women. Take care of your women. All the alphas out there that's claiming alphas. I hope that you got all of them boxes checked. But I thought that was a good video for women. Please these women. Maybe I can bring some shit back together when y'all learn how to please each other. I ain't saying everybody got that problem.
yeah, but everything in that is, you got to understand that sometimes everything in that is the woman's choice. Like you can create all those things, but if she can still choose not to be, not to be into it, you know what I'm saying? It's still that choice. Now that's something you gotta break down. You don't gotta break down, but I mean, like I said, you do have to put in the time and the effort to get her comfortable, to get her in that place where, she can where she can feel relaxed and feel to be able to let her guard down, you know what I'm saying? But then it's also that part that you can't control, because if a woman decides not to let her guard down, it don't matter what you do, she still decided not to let her guard down. So but in order to, I mean, I can only talk for myself and for what I experienced with my wife. And it is true. If her mind isn't in the right place, then she's not into it. You know what I'm saying? And you have to get her in that place of comfortability and get her in that place where, you know.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, it is what it is, but you just hope by the whole experience of the day. For me, when I want something, I got to start from the morning. Like it's like a slow cooker. You know what I'm saying? Like you you gotta wake up in the morning, start chopping up the ingredients. Hey, how you doing, baby? How's your day? What's going on? Intrigued with that conversation from the beginning. And basically put the ingredients in, and let it cook all day. Send a message throughout the day. Hey, I miss you. I ain't seen you. I can't wait till we get to spend time together tonight and stuff like that. And then, bring her something special. It all depends on what your woman's vibe is or what she likes. You know what I'm saying? Some women are into talking, some women are not into talking, some women are into getting gifts. You bring her some flowers, or you bring her something that she really likes, or her favorite dessert, or something like that that'll really get her excited. And you do those things throughout the day, and then at the end of the night, hopefully that pot roast is nice and warm and moist and ready for you. So that's how I look at it a lot of the times too. You got to put in that work. It's an all day event. It ain't no just wake up in the morning. Yeah, sometimes you might get that wake up in the morning, that morning thing, but most of the time you got to warm that thing up all day. You know what I'm saying? So let it cook slow. Let it cook like what you call it? Say let it cook.
Like Lil Brother say,
yeah.
You smiling like a motherfucker. You want to tell us you smiling more? You was teasing before you brought this frame back. You was smiling like a bug. Colgate head ass. So tell us what's on your mind.
Look, I agree that most of the times, 9 times out of 10, she got to be there, physically. If she's not looking at it as just exercise or just something to do, to really get in it, they have that really hot orgasm, the one that starts with what he's presenting itself, and you slowly get undressed. Just that part right there is an allure, a seduction of how they undress you and get you naked at the bare necessities and the essential, and how you kiss and how you go up licking and going down and peeling layers back gently with your teeth and putting your tongue in and going around the top of it and just playing with it before you use your tongue action, then gently bite down.
Bite. You like people to bite? Okay.
That's so
all right. Learn something new. All right. Into that. I hope somebody listening. Somebody getting
it. I don't know. That shit sound like a lot of work to me, Trey. I'm just like
you enjoying everything that you're doing when you with that person. You enjoy everything that you're doing.
Hold on, Grace. I was trying to let Molly finish real quick. I know you're a little excited.
You know how she look. Slicky says she wet over there.
Yeah. No, I know that, motherfucker. Hold on. Stop the press. What was you about to say, Molly?
Nah, I'm just saying that sounds like a lot of work. Like if I'm in a relationship and I'm in love with somebody, I shouldn't have to do all this fucking tricking the mind and hypnotizing her just to get in the mood to want to fuck me or do anything. I want her to miss me just as much as I miss her when we're apart from each other. So when we do come together, we ready. We can't wait to throw it down. But if I got to get around and be like, let me warm her up and let me make sure I'm testing her throughout the day and making sure, it's just like, nah, that's too much work, And if I'm not doing that, it might be something else in her mind. Yeah, another motherfucker. It ain't me, So it's just like I gotta do it. I gotta do all that shit. I'm cool, man. I'm cool, But that's your wife. Y'all gonna have some ups and downs. Definitely, if it's been a long time, you gotta figure it out. But I'm young and we just starting to get going. We just happily in love. Like let that shit last for at least 10 years before we get dead. But if we do get dead, man, fuck that. You might just be tired of it. Same reason you get a new couch or new TV. We had this shit getting old. Might be getting old, it might be some things I ain't fulfilling, but I think social media and other relationships fuck up sometimes other people's mindset. Things could be going good and a woman can see another woman doing something with her man, be like, boo, why we ain't do nothing like that? Like, what? We ain't been doing shit like that, but I'm just saying, you really like, So I just don't, I be worried about that. I want my partner to miss me just as much as I miss them, just as much as I'm texting them. How we can get there, do the same for me, but it ain't gonna just be a one way thing.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not saying it's a one way thing, but I enjoy it. So I mean, it's a level of
Yeah.
enjoyment for me. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy, doing things for my wife or whatever the case may be.
The page
And
is not shareable. Oh, okay.
I enjoy
So
that.
not your page you talking about, child? Go ahead, Ronnie. My bad.
Nah, you good. Nah, I enjoy it, so it don't bother me. Like I don't feel like it's work. You know what I'm saying? As much as like me, to me, it's part of the hunt. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, me and my wife been together. Yeah, I can go in there and just be like, yo, I need some cooch or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or it's been a while, but every once in a while, I enjoy the thrill of the hunt. I enjoy getting my wife to that point where she now, when I come home, she already, she already fresh out the shower, got the nice lingerie on, you know what I'm saying? This, that, and the other, got the red light special on, and
Tell us about it when you get on, child.
and all
Yeah,
that
that's
kind of
how.
stuff. So that's why, I mean, it is a two-way street, but I like to get it,
Mhm.
because when I get it, when I do those steps ahead of time, I've seen it's a whole different experience than it would be if I'm just like, hey, baby, I'm gonna take, like I make jokes about, date ends at dick at the end, which it does. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? But and it's told out there, but I enjoy taking her out to nice restaurants and doing nice things and having a drink and having that conversation over dinner and talking about fun things and going to do, like, me and my wife, we're big into doing new things together. Like when we go, when we go out of town, we go and experience everything that got, you know what I'm saying? Like, we party. When we go out of town, dog, I'm talking about, it is fun. Like, we doing everything. Whatever it is they got to do, we going to do it, you know what I'm saying? And like, and like yesterday, I mean, just like yesterday, something as simple as me and my wife went to a friend's house who has a pool and stuff, and we sat there and drunk sangria and just talked and had some other experience, talking about adult conversation. And and then after ate some good food and then came home, and after that, she was in the mood because it was a good day. It's a good day, it's a good time. We talk to each other on that intellectual point, and it's a good mood. Then when I get home, I ain't got to do nothing. I ain't got to warm it up or send her a text message. I just pull it out and say, hello, how are you today? You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes, or sometimes I'm in the mood where, I want, she been looking like a snack all day, so I'm ready to eat. You know what I'm saying? So, but I enjoy all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no problem with, I don't have no problem. And I know what it takes to make my wife, get to that point. You know what I'm saying? And for my wife, yeah, she like it, for me, I'm like the cookie monster down that joint. I'm good. I ain't tripping. I'm sitting there more cookie.
You said yum 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 yum.
Yeah.
I took the video. Well, number one, the person in the video, like a little older than what me and Molly or somebody our age range would be, but I didn't really take the video as a work thing. Now, somebody that got like, you got a health problem where you ain't got no libido at all, or you really like try to beg and convince. That's different from the natural things you would do to make your woman feel um, just love, appreciate it, make her feel sexy regardless. Is what I'm saying. Like, like she cooking something. Don't be get a little kiss on the neck, grab her up, put your arms around the shit, smack her head, do little things that just make her feel like she's always hot, no matter what form she in, whether she her sweatpants running to the post office or she actually dressed up for you to go out on a dinner date or something like that with dick at the end. Give her the same type of energy regardless, and she's always ready. So that to me is what I took out of it versus the Like you're not begging someone, please let me get some this week. Nah, you're not doing that. But it's
Yeah.
just make her feel sexy. She always ready. She always think about something. You know,
Yeah.
dust that pearl off, do something spontaneous, but keep your partner feeling hot. Keep her feeling hot. She's always ready.
And
So that's what I.
and the other thing about marriage and being in a relationship that I had to realize is that I want my wife to be like I used to be that husband that when she come home, I listen to the story, but I'm just trying to get through the story as quickly as possible because I don't give a shit about Felicia in the office and what she did. You know what I'm saying? Like I really don't. But then I changed my mindset to the point that not I get to be the person that she vents to. I get to be the person and I don't want my wife venting to anyone else. You know what I'm saying? Like vent to me. So now now I'm like, for real, what the fuck Felicia do again today? You're like, what's going on? This, that, and that. I told that, you want me to run up there and slap that bitch around a little bit or something, you know what I'm saying? Whatever happened, or you know what? You should send that email, baby. Let her know that you don't come play them for you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. I'm just making a joke, about it. But as a husband or a boyfriend or whatever, a man in a relationship, you want to be that person that your significant other is coming to, because if you're not, then she coming to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Let's let them talk about that good old fucking work husband. I hate that nigga. Every time some females say that, oh, you're my worker. Oh no, I'm not. I ain't that nigga at all. You know what I'm saying? Or that, or that you get my wife had a few work husbands. I had to check them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Throughout our marriage, I was like, yo. And at one point in time, I was like, fuck them niggas and all this other kind. I used to always say that shit about whenever my wife got a new job. I was like, all right, here we go. Now I got to deal with this new nigga that's going to be trying to give her attention and shit like that. And women like that shit. I don't understand it. I guess it is attention that is wanted, but you got to be that person for her.
That part.
So, it's all good. I'm a very non-jealous. Well, I am a jealous guy, but I'm not I don't know. I guess I don't like it. I just don't like certain shit. I don't like, I don't like my wife to laugh at niggas' jokes that ain't funny. I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? But some nigga come up to somebody will come up to her and try to talk to her. It don't really bother me like that. Like I was in the store and some nigga came up to her asking her how she pick her cantaloupes and shit. And I was dying laughing from the aisle next door. I was like, how you pick your cantaloupes? That's the best he got. You know what I'm saying?
Well, maybe I was dying laughing.
Oh, no, he was trying. He was trying. He was trying.
And you was in the other aisle laughing.
I was in the other aisle dying laughing. Then this was back in the day. Then I had my son in the car or whatever. And I waited. He was still trying to talk. I ain't interrupt. I just waited a few. And then I sent my son, I took him out the cart and I was like, all right, go run to mommy. And then he ran over to her, mommy. So, then the dude kind of ran away after that. So,
well,
I enjoyed it.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Look, I'm gonna say this, women, you got to do the same for your man. Like get him all day long. Like send him little pics of you, or little say you missing this, or hearts and kisses, to let him know that he is loved and missed too. Like I understand what Molly was saying back when I was younger. Me and my boo, we couldn't wait till we see each other. As soon as it's like the connection was so strong, as soon as we see each other, it's immediate affection. We hugging or we kissing or some type of affection because we missed each other that much. And it didn't take nothing but the wind to blow, and we ready for each other because we was just that much in love in each other and passionate about each other. You find something on your mate that you think is so cute or adorable. Like he had real thick eyebrows, and I was like, you look like a wolf in the face. I like how your eyebrows, you're real thick and come together. You know, something that's so cute and adorable, and something that you miss through all out the day. And every time you see something or somebody, it reminds you of that person, or you hear a song and it reminds you of them. That's I don't know if that's puppy love or that's when you deeply
like the way someone looks. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's when you're deeply in love, And it's
But
like
I got a
you know
question for
they
you guys too.
scent, but you can still smell them. Oh, that's you know, or you can still feel a tremble from the night before for the few hours that y'all just had spent together, and you still feel him, or you still feel like he's still behind you, or
Got a,
sometimes for women up in you. The man can put it down so good, you still feel him in there. You're like, ooh, get out of there, Johnny, get out of it. Ooh, ooh.
I got a question that I put up on the panel that's spun off of what Rodney was saying at first. Um, Hold on. There it goes. It says, "Is how did you get your partner in a sexual mindset if their mind isn't there? If that isn't where their mind is at?" Because Rodney was talking about, you know, like, responding to the video, but he was just talking about like, getting his wife in the mood and all that, and getting the mood right and getting them worked up towards that point. But if that's not where their mind is at all, then what do you do about that? That's the question.
Oh, shoot, I got some go tos,
Are you
but
who you
it's
asking first, Trey?
You can go first, Reese, if you got answers for that.
The it's to for me it's ambiance when they walk in the room, the smell, the
What's up, Kenny?
lighting, and the music, the sounds that they hear. It could be water sounds or nature sounds. Just the whole get in their mind to go somewhere else. Get in the off the mind, whether it's food, lingerie, dessert, or sounds, or their favorite beverage, and sit down and relax, massage. That's a good way to loosen up, especially a tense man that been working all day. Let him have his cocktail, and you massaging his back. You massaging him, getting him ready, or you running a nice bath for him. He come home with his cocktail in his hand and in a nice hot tub, and you massaging him, letting him get all the soreness and all the heaviness of the world off of him, just so he can sit back and go. You don't even ask him no question. See, a man don't like to be talked to when he first get in. Some men just show him with love. Don't talk. He don't want to hear your voice.
Hmm.
All he want to hear is whatever you like. And that'll definitely get him in the mood.
Good
You don't.
answer, Gerald. Gerald said, "Meet a woman where she is, or whatever her mind is on ease in." I don't think that would be a hard thing to do, unless she got a health problem that prevents her from having libido, which is the sexual desire in general for any reason. Then I don't think it would be hard to meet that woman where she's at. Like, you know, Kenny said something to pretty much beast in the building. What's up to
what's
beast?
up,
Pretty
Kenny?
much.
For me, my go-to if if my wife is if I know I'm trying to get it or whatever, it ain't rocket science. Get her some. I get a bottle of wine, or especially if I can get her a cookie or something like that. Good old Gwen's rapey brownie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but give her
Yeah.
something. I give her. We drink some wine or whatever, or get something to really help her loosen up and relax and what you call it, and then just talk. You know what I'm saying? Let her get all whatever emotions and everything that she's going. Just let her vent and let her, while she's venting, either if we're holding or hugging or whatever the case may be. But sometimes she might want to vent, so we'll watch a movie or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Just so that the wine can set in, so that the cookie can set in, whatever. And then typically, get her a little. You don't want to get sloppy drunk, but get her a little tipsy, and or a little high, and then once she start feeling good, then once you start touching on her, that's the end of that. That all that shit go right out the window, right in the mood. You know what I'm saying?
Uh, I
You
had the
know,
same story Bill Cosby had.
right? Yeah, except for I don't crush it up and put it in her drink. You know what I'm saying?
He said
And
he volunteered. You drunk it.
and she willingly yeah, it ain't no
That's most
secret.
times for me what it is too. It's a mood thing. Like any girl I've been with, she wanted in the mood because she wanted a bottle or some weed, and then soon I get them one or the other down in the mood to do everything. But most
Yeah,
time that's what got them in the mood. Like they wanted a drink or something instead of just saying, "Hey, can you give me a bottle? Can you give me some weed? Because I'm just." So after a while, that became a thing. Like, oh, I just need a bottle. I know what bottle they want. Like, okay, but that's how it worked for me too. You know, outside of that, I don't know.
Yeah, that's I mean, that's the guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? But you know, other than that, it's all kinds of different ways. But you know, like I said, I enjoy the hunt. You know what I'm saying, and things like that. But sometimes I do. You know, we do some different things every once in a while. It's all about how I feel and this, that, and the other. You know.
They be like, make it jump,
I,
make it,
yeah,
like, make it jump.
you know. If I don't feel like it, because sometimes I'm just tired. Sometimes I'm tired. I don't feel like doing all the work. Shoot, I'll pull out. If you know, she got the little cookie, got the little wine, and you know, I'll pull out the little toy and what you call it, start playing with it.
Let me
That
ask
that
y'all
joint
this
do all the
question.
work for me.
We
I'm
got
you know,
little beast in the cut, a little beast in the crease.
What do
what
it
you say?
mean?
Got
But
back up.
this the
Hell
question
yeah,
for y'all men, because Beast, you it just triggered something. I just thought about something.
Trigger stuff.
Is it easier for men? I hear men say this. Some men do say this. I've heard men say this, that it's easier for them to rub one out than to them to have sex with their partner. Is that true?
Huh?
what do you
I
mean?
ain't never heard no. I never heard no man.
Okay.
They would rather jerk,
Would I rather? The answer is no, not at all.
I mean,
I'm not
not
a big.
rather, but it's easier. They said it's
Well,
easier.
of course it's easier
Wow.
because you don't need nobody. All you
But,
need is
Yeah.
You don't need
yourself.
nobody but
Yeah.
yourself.
but if you got your woman
Hello,
there, why would
indeed.
you? Why would a man do it when he got his woman there? If he has,
He,
Um.
he
Well,
not
Because you
sexually
can just get that shit
practical.
out, and y'all bitches be complicated as a motherfucker. It's always the women asking that. Because if you ain't giving that pussy up or nothing, and what the fuck?
because
Nigga, you
women,
pull out a.
because women use pussy as a what's the word I'm looking for? As a
what?
punishment.
Oh,
Yeah, as a
weapon.
weapon, exactly, as a punishment. And if
Weaponizer.
she mad because it's something stupid, then yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, then yeah, you just like, yeah, I ain't got time for
Fucking
that.
hypnotizer
I ain't got time
stuff.
for her to be petty and this, that, and the other. And you know, when that happens, yeah, I mean, but me, I'm not a big man. I don't like masturbating. I think it's boring. I don't even enjoy it myself. I mean, you know, yeah.
So I
I
guess
don't
it's the age thing when you was younger, maybe.
I never got into it. I was never into it. I was never a big masturbating dude.
So tell us about the
Shit.
situation, please.
Well, not by yourself anyway. But you do it for your woman in front of her.
Do it for the
If she say
gram.
"Stroke that thing, let me
Nah,
see it grow.
nah, my joint grow. It ain't no, I ain't got a kitty. If she walk by, it grow. She walk by, it grow. I ain't gotta prep it before work. I ain't gotta do none of that. That thing ready.
Mhm.
They got
Yeah.
50 shades of gray, huh?
Yeah, him say hello as soon as you walk in the door. If she just fresh out the shower, he like, hello, how are you today? So you
He
know,
was like, "Hey, baby, hey,
right.
Pete."
Well, you been
I
all
can
my
explain
life.
the story.
Yeah, I don't need no fluffing.
Okay, okay. You don't need no fluffing. You don't
Nah,
need no fluffing. Y'all heard it? He said he don't need no fluffing. He's already fluffed, fully fluffed,
ready.
See.
Like that thing happen.
fully
I
fluffed.
mean,
Yeah.
I've been with my wife long enough. Shit, I know when it's about to happen. There ain't no guessing. You know what I'm saying? And my, sometimes she play hard to get, but then I had to Bill Cosby. It's fine. I ain't tripping.
I want to know, and Molly, I want you to answer first. I want to know what is it that is a definitely go sign for you on a female, like when you meet a female, tell me something that sparks your interest, like ooh, like she got what, something that you like. What is it that you like that you be like ooh, she got boom, that your first initial attraction be like bam, like I'll give you for an example of what I'm talking about. Like for me, I like to see arms, big muscular arms. And sometimes I don't look at nothing else but the arms. What is it about the opposite, about somebody that you're looking to get intimate with? Or not even looking, but it just made you want to get intimate with them. What's the thing to be like, ooh, where you go, ooh.
I don't know. When I was young, shit. When I was young, just legs, just a girl walking past. You know, as I got older, you know, I had certain types, but I don't know. I ain't just it's girls everywhere. Like for our generation, like I can just go on Instagram. Girls be half naked walking down the street. So I ain't no more than like, oh, I got this. You know, so me, it's more like personality get to me. You know, like if I see somebody, I see like she got a good vibe. Like she good with the kids love her. If I see like people generally love that person, that what draws me to them. She can be better than motherfucker. If I see the kids like, no, get it. I'm like, yeah, that let you know. Kids and animals will tell you everything. You know, they ain't fucking with you. I ain't fucking with you. But I don't know. Younger me probably ass. You know, like when you young, you always see girl ass, and you be like, damn, she thick. Then that's the first thing that gets your attention. You know, ass or titties and a pretty face. Most times for me, a pretty face was more than anything.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Trey, what about you?
Shit, you ain't asking me about no female.
No, no, no. I just said what is it about female about you that you see something like, damn, that just like you know.
I'm gay. You ain't asking me
I
about
know,
nothing.
but I'm still asking you that. What when you see
I mean,
Man.
I do like a badass female, like head to toe, everything's together. I don't want to look down and see your edges and
I
everything
ain't
laid, but
talking about no
your
female. I'm
toes.
talking about a potential mate for you. What is it
Uh,
that gets your eye to be like, oh, I want to know about this person?
niggas
His
ain't trying to hear that shit on
the
this
arms,
platform.
straight into the
Uh,
arms like you, Reese.
yeah, like if anything, it would be an energy thing. People that can command the energy in the room. I say that. Um, the people
Funny
you
man.
walk in the room and all eyes turn on you, not because of your physical, but just because of your presence. I say that.
Okay,
Yeah.
you like the popular vote.
No, it's not. No, it's not that. It's just the energy certain people radiate that you command the energy in the room. If you can do that, then I'll be looking.
Okay,
He
right.
he don't want no betas like Chow.
Baby.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be that. I'll say that much. It's not gonna be that. It's
It's
not
not
gonna
gonna
be
be.
that.
It's not
No,
gonna be the
no, no.
boy with the parking
Beta,
protector.
no.
What's
Beta,
wrong
Yeah,
like
with the
the
boy
yeah.
first
with the
letter of the
parking
alphabet.
protector and the
A, but I
glass?
don't
No.
want no B.
Slicky
B
said
comes
she
second.
gotta have money. Slicky said she got money. That would get his attention.
Yeah, big tits and big ass and a pocket full of money.
Nah, I'm 100% of the ass man.
LA said breathing. LA said breathing.
That's optional.
Uh-huh.
You what you say? Wait a minute, wait a minute. I didn't hear what Marley said, and you said it blended in
LA. LA said breathing.
breathing
Titties, definitely.
Yeah.
and
Titties.
hands.
Days. Those grown titties,
Yeah,
not the
B said
days.
ass.
Yeah, I'm an ass man. I don't even care about no
I'm
titties
an
like that.
ass.
It don't even
Did,
matter to me.
did Gregory tell you? I don't know
Gotta
why
have a
he like the ass that ain't feel nothing but doo doo.
it's gotta have ass.
Hey,
Well,
doo doo is
you
there.
gotta have
That's what he
ass.
said. He said,
Yeah,
did
she gotta
Gregory
have
tell
ass
y'all?
ratio. If your ass ain't, I'm a ass connoisseur. I don't like the ass to be too high. You know how some women got that real high ass. You
Like a
know what I'm
horse,
Yeah.
saying? Yeah,
stout.
And it should
yeah. I don't
speed
like
slow
that
from that
joint. I don't like.
motherfucker. It ain't, nah.
I like the. You gotta have a good waist to ass to leg ratio. Like it's gotta
Yeah.
be. It's gotta. I don't want
Yeah.
no flatness. I don't want one
You
cheek
top
missing.
model from the waist up, but then you
Do you
Big
like
Betty
do you
Yeah.
like
Big
the one that
miss.
like Lego that shakes, or
Uh,
do you like the muscle? Do you like the one that's
Nah, I
muscle
like it to
that's
be firm. I don't like all that. I don't like it when it like it's not bad. You
tough?
know what I'm saying? But if we talking about the perfect joint or the joint what I really like, I like it to be firm. I like it to be it's not too big, but it's just that back from the back, what you call it, just comes around, just looks like look like she got a basketball back there or something.
That's
You know
what
what
I
I'm
was about to
saying?
say. You want a
Yeah, I need
basketball?
that caught that cup part.
Yeah. That's what I like. I don't like those asses that look like sheds and
Hey,
That's
I
stuff
all
think
like that.
Or a
I
couch,
don't need to
some
be
pointy
too
asses like
big.
you
Yeah, and I don't like it.
down.
And I don't like it to wobble too much either. Where it look like it look
Jello.
like she
yeah, child.
she about to fall over like a weeble wobble and shit. I don't like
Yeah,
all
I know
that.
what you mean.
I'm not saying
I know
I'm
your
just saying
heart.
it was perfect. I mean, nothing's
Yeah.
wrong with it, but I'm not. I like
Well, child, goddamn it,
Yeah, so
child.
he
It's
wanna know
Wednesday.
how he a beta, he can fuck bitches in front of his girl. He said, chill more.
that's because his girl let
And
him.
she
Yeah,
chill
his
more.
girl running
Chill
shit.
more.
That's why. You just happen to find. You got an alpha woman. You got an alpha woman. That's what happened. That's what's up. That's all that happened. You got an alpha
Funny
woman
man
said.
texting me.
When she got a flat ass, she gonna put it down for
Yeah,
sure.
So
Them
Tyler
yeah.
said
petite girls
because
is
he can
deep.
have sex with other women in front of his girl that makes him an alpha. That's because she's allowing
Said
that.
she chill more. Yeah,
She
that's
cheated
what they
more.
Ain't
said.
your
What
ass
if
up
Yeah,
she
for
didn't?
that show you how bad you are with her. She don't want to be with you. She like go hey, this shit so bad. I want somebody else to experience it for me. I don't gotta deal with it. You know what I'm
Because she
saying?
didn't like it.
Coming in
See,
and shout.
you wouldn't do it if she
It's
didn't
sick
like
your
it.
ass. Show me what
Like
you
it.
working with.
But if
Yeah.
she was like, I don't like that. Don't do that for we ain't doing that. Then if
Y'all
you
gonna
really
find
into the
somebody
woman,
that do that. He gonna
but
figure
if
it
you
out.
really into the woman, you're not gonna do that. You gonna you gonna respect her wishes.
You see, but if he going through a hard day, got a lot on his mind, this might what it takes. They
Oh
make him
Lord, like a long one this
see?
time. A longer joint. I got the bitches something. I got the bitches and introduced them to her, not bringing them to me, but somebody that's been getting the same pussy for 27 years won't know.
Hey, and that shit
My
good.
man consistent. He consistent, man.
I
I'm
ain't
looking
tripping off
for
of that. I love I
him.
love mine. I ain't tripping. It's good. You know what I'm saying? I
I'm
ain't got it. I
feeling
don't
that.
need. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? But it's all right. No
God,
problem, chowdy bowdy. It's all good.
it's good to be with the same
Shit.
person. You ain't taking the risk of somebody giving you something or something that
Nobody give a
you
shit about that. You always try to bring that shit up like people care. You know what I'm saying?
ain't with the same
Nobody
person.
care
Right
about
here,
that.
Big
Nobody care
this
up.
joint
about
What
right
that.
here
you
is
say
more of the
about that?
Man, you
this right
right.
here is more
You
of the
don't want the
spiritual
damn
aspect of
lucky.
it. This is the more of the way I look at
The pluckies
the
are a
subject
part
of
of
sex
life.
for real. So the spiritual aspect of sex is what this lady covers in here. I'm gonna follow her on TikTok or
Yeah, I
whatever.
gotta
But
say, she know
there's
to be
other
getting
sides.
deep.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so there's other sides to sex, in my opinion. So I think this video displays that.
Okay, yeah, let's take a look.
Muted.
Let me unmute it. Yeah.
I don't care how good it feels to you. Fellas, you better stop agreeing when she say that pogo stick is all hers. Bop or not. I know most people think that's just some playful talk, cute little talk, bedroom banter, whatever you want to call it, especially when you in the heat of the moment. But nah, y'all. That's spiritual binding, aka energetic ownership. That's a damn spell, and most folks don't realize they casting it on a damn self. You say things like, that's mine, you belong to me. You energetically marking somebody. You receive that kind of language, especially during sacred energy exchange, aka sex. Have heightened emotions, you deeply vulnerable. And the gag is, you agreed to it even if you don't say a word. Words plus emotions equals spell. Words plus sex equals contract. Words plus ego equals karmic ties. It's kind of giving possession, not partnership. Y'all know I'm not going to give you a video without examples, right? Girl going in, all in it, talking about that is her. What she done did is put a spiritual leash on that man. What she don't realize is if that man got some wild ass old energy attached to him, some soul ties, or even trauma bonds that he haven't healed yet, baby, now she's tied into it. She signed up for it. I mean, inherited all that ancestral debt and didn't even read the fine print. Or you got that man deep in it, showing out, talking about that's his cat. You over here giggling, thinking you special. Meanwhile, this man done put his name on your womb. That's your sacred portal, not his damn playground. You just let somebody rent your temple and call it his? You wonder why every time you try to grow, release him, move forward, you feel stuck or stagnant. That's because your body already agreed to the spell and your soul trying to break the lease. So what's really happening It's called soul entanglement. You can't even fully call your power back if part of it still got somebody else's name on it. A lot of the little phrases we say are mantras. They steady chanting, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine. You saying it's yours, and then wonder why you can't unstick from toxic loops. You bound. Energetically bound. I call back all parts of me that I gave away in the name of love, lust, fear, or false connection. You could do a cord cutting ritual to reclaim your temple, anoint your womb, wash your ride, and I mean that both ways. You better stop letting them folks write spiritual contracts with their mouth on your soul. We don't belong to nobody but source. You can share energy, you can dance in alignment. You are not a possession. You aren't a pet. Or are you? You're a portal either way it go, so act like it. Break that spell and stop getting caught up in what feels good. Just know I'm not judging, I'm speaking from experience because I've had to do a few cord cutting rituals myself. Now that I know better, I do better. Hello. Make sure y'all get in them comments and let me know your thoughts. If you in or around Atlanta, Georgia, April 25th and 26th, y'all know what's going down. Yaya Soul Jam session where we telling stories through the music. We're gonna also have food, drinks, items to get you to your own universe, thought conversation. Of course, we're gonna party hard. Make sure you click the link below to get your tickets now. As always, peace, love, and light, and gratitude for watching.
We listen and we do not judge. So anybody feeling some way or anything because they do this or do that is not a judgment zone. But I thought it was a good uh, source of information for
Nah, I can
people
see
to
that. I can see. I mean, I take it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? To me, it don't sound like she looking for a long relationship. I mean, I don't know if that's the thing, but I mean, hey, shit, I say it's mine all the fucking time. Oh shit, yeah, and it is mine. So I don't give a
Yeah, I
fuck.
mean, when you're
You
married
know
to
what
her,
I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, I don't know. I just don't. To me,
You're married to somebody. That's different. That's not the same as somebody that's
yeah,
swapping out.
aren't we all out here looking for a long term relationship? Well, maybe not. We are. I know Chowder.
You shouldn't be because you're married. So that would
I got you.
exclude the married people. But that video was more for people that are swapping out pussy and
So
dick in the ass, whatever they swapping out all the time. So that was
Oh, that shit for Funny Man Green. I get it. I got you. All right.
oh
My bad.
well, I mean anybody who
one night stands and different things like
Grand
that.
Rising, David.
yeah, exactly. What's up?
Hey, what's up? What's
Okay,
up?
looking like the poster today. Poster child.
that
You don't look like AI today. Haters say it's AI.
nigga done found the AI filter on that motherfucker.
Oh,
They done got
boy,
younger again. They look 39, man.
Go ahead, Dave. Farrah done put it on you.
Man, I bet Farrah say that dick belong to her. Let her. I bet she say that shit.
Man, goddamn it, if she said that shit on the live, I don't know.
Who over there? That's mine. Scoot over, DG.
What the,
Yeah, Josh,
knife?
thank you.
With a knife to the throat.
There you go.
God damn, talk about a soul guy. There you go. Drama on.
Whatever you like. So
Yeah,
whatever
Dave over there eating a box.
you got it. So what you got to say? Your cat got your tongue, or Farrah got your tongue?
Oh no. As far as the video, like I was saying, that I mean, Beast was talking about. He says it's his and everything all the time and everything and all. You it's different with you because you have the written contract. You have I mean you're right. It is yours. You know what I mean? Like you are like signed, sealed, and delivered. You know what I mean? Like that video was talking about people that's going around just wham bam. Thank you, ma'ams, and stuff like that. And she's letting the women know. She's letting the women know. You know what I mean? You're when you're sitting there, see, there's power in words and stuff like that and all. So when you sitting there talking about, oh, it's yours, whose is this, is yours, that simple chant or whatever like that and all is what, like she was saying, is like a emotional a contract or whatever.
Transferring of energy.
Right. Then you sitting there wondering, like, how come I can't leave this man or whatever? Because spiritually, you bonded, even though like It was only supposed to be like a one night stand or something.
You gotta break them ties. She said, take it to the altar in prayer. You got to break that stuff so you can be free and to fly. And then when you fly next time, don't let nobody put claim on something that's not theirs.
Right. Yeah.
What was your take on it, Reese? Because I heard you little sounds and stuff. Like,
I agree with her, and I thought about all of this. And because I'm like, that's so true. And she said that she had to do some spiritual cleansing herself, to get rid of people when you stop saying certain things or certain stuff. And when you let them take possession, they take possession. And I was thinking back when dude had popped me for looking at somebody else because he thought that I was his. Y'all hear me say this all the time. You don't belong to nobody. Nobody belong to you. Not unless you are married, okay? Then y'all making contracts. That's a bond. That's circle. That's what those rings symbolize. That contract, the circle part. But women and men that's out there dating and going together, boyfriend and girlfriend, there's two things. You're either married or you're single. Married or single, or you're engaged. That means you take it off the market while you make preparation for the marriage, for the ceremony. But to get rid of that boyfriend and girlfriend playing house and stuff, that's all it is. It's playing. And I wish I would have known then what I know now. Stuff would have looked a whole lot different. I'd be a different type of person probably. I'd be who I am. But I wouldn't have to go through all the trials and tribulations. Let's say that. The unnecessary ooze and the wheels. But yeah, I do believe what she was saying, like 100%. And you gotta pray, just like you pray for the good, you gotta pray for the bad to go out your life as well. You know what I mean? Right. You gotta pray on the bonds, the promises that you made.
That's what's up, okay.
I put a spell on you.
Cause you're mine. Screaming Jay Hawkins. And that's what he said. I put a spell on you because you mine. Just them words. That's my baby. That's my boo. You mine. You mine. Write the contract.
Yeah. We call it soul swapping. A lot of people don't believe in it, too much. But if you told Siri to like Siri, Siri listen, you give it a command and it listen. People don't believe in frequencies when it comes to the human connection. They don't believe if you give a demand to somebody, you tell somebody to do it over time, it will program them to be bond with you. So, and they not purposely doing it. That's just something that you grow up saying, like this my pussy. Who is this? Is you just doing what you heard the people did before you, and they don't really know. But a lot of women don't know. It's a lot to do with sperm too. You got dudes out here just leaving it in you. You think that shit is out of your system. Like, nah, that shit in your system. You're gonna take on some of his traits and everything. You're gonna be wondering why you got mood swings, because he probably dealing with another girl who got a lot of mood swings. Now you taking on that energy, and whoever she might be fucking as well, and it just keep going on because you don't know if all of y'all just open to having sex. You don't know how many partners each person have. So you might think you're only dealing with that one person, but she might be dealing with two other dudes who might be dealing with three other girls. So all that energy being transferred has got people just all over the place. What up, JoJo, baby? I ain't saying pop it.
Baby.
What up, baby? What it do?
I'm glad you here because we talking about soul transfers. So can I get my soul back? JoJo trying to snatch me up.
Oh, I ain't snatching souls. I'm leaving soul, nigga.
Yeah.
Man, all right. Well, Reese, all right. She just let us know that JoJo out here. JoJo snatched her soul. She wanted back. Damn, JoJo, that's what I'm talking about.
That's
why she climbed up.
You said that's why she didn't want funny man.
I don't like doing that. I don't like doing. Hey, Yeah, y'all be leaving. Y'all know that when you be having nut on your brain. You know that, right? There's
Not Reese.
sperm in your there's sperm in your brain after a man comes in you. So
Reese, why you taking yours? Stop doing
that's scientifically proven. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? When you guys say that you got when they say that you got them on your mind, you got them on your mind for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's scientifically proven. So yeah, and then also if you have a baby, the baby might come out, with some of the other dudes' traits or look like him a little bit or shit like that. That's because his nut on her brain too. You know.
He talking
That
about
part
Reese got
down.
that Danny line dick. LA.
Hey,
Okay.
you'll know it when I hit it, because that motherfucker, she'll lose about 10 fit in. You'll be able to see her face slimmer. Her face will be slim after I hit it.
Shit. Mm-mm.
Them cheeks, you gonna see them cheek, you gonna be able to see them cheekbones a little bit after I hit. You know what
She
I'm saying?
smiling like I don't know what. Something must have happened. I don't know what I missed. Reese acting
I
different
don't know.
No.
today.
She said she
I'm
had a
She
feeling.
story,
having
fellas.
real switched up.
I don't know
Ron, you
what's
having
going
a
on.
room.
Something going on. Something happened. Somebody
Hey,
She
let me
Ron,
know
like,
what's up in the
you
comments. Where the
already,
private chat at, man?
Why
she
you
you
said
can't
that.
love?
already.
I'm being in
Why
the
you
private
can't love
chat.
my game? I just
Huh?
love my fellas. I just love all
Man,
y'all.
she said
Nah,
when that
you
man
you
put
you
in his
really you extra
fellas.
happy today. This ain't no
Hey,
normal shit.
it was probably my morning in the shower, shorty. You know what I'm saying? It was probably my morning in the shower. I called her
That's
like
what it
that before I was
was.
talking to her. She talking about thinking about you. I'm in the shower. I was like, oh shit.
That's
She
what's
been having
going
them
It's been my
dreams.
on.
morning shower day.
Having
She
them
released that.
dreams.
Yeah. She released them. She released them. She released them demons this morning. Got that thing. Got that thing feeling good. Okay, I get
I
it. I'm
forgot
happy
about
for
that.
you.
JoJo, he
Whatever,
lied. I was
man.
in the
Demons? Who
shower.
got the
Don't see
demons?
me, JoJo. And he talking. I
Where
was
the
in the
demons at? Who got the demons? I ain't got no
Huh?
motherfucking demons.
Nah, I'm saying she released them. You know, when you get that got all that sexual energy pinned up in there, it can be like a demon in that joint. She released it this morning. She's got
Oh
that.
boy.
She
Did
got.
that
She got.
mean I had a
She
menage
got.
a trois the other day with Marley and Trey because they both of them was on the phone when I was in the shower? We was steady talking. I was like, so does that mean I had a menage a trois with them? No, I just can do two things.
Probably all about voices. On
You never
you heard
know.
us talking
Nothing.
about new moves and everything. You probably got excited.
Look, I said,
Ooh, sign
Molly
that
hit it.
contract.
Look, I said, Molly hit it. He said, girl, you know you fine. Girl, you know you fine. And Trey was up there going,
Yeah, you
That's all you
fine.
needed to get to the finish
Fine.
line.
Yeah, I don't even know what's going on right now.
Yeah,
I'm
too much
lost too, man.
TV.
I'm
I
with you,
might be in the
Rodney. I'm
wrong. I
trying to
think I'm in
catch
the
up.
wrong podcast. I might have to
Yeah,
check
you done
my
joined the
shit.
wrong one.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going
funny.
on
Reese, I
today.
can't forget you,
Funny
Reese.
man left. He me
Reese.
too.
He said, "Oh no, this is
Call
musty."
me green. Call me
Something else
green and
going
stuff.
on.
I'm
Something
used
else
to
going on
calling
over
me
here.
yellow, but
Oh,
yeah, call me green, because I don't know what the hell's going on.
All the
well, I'm
Queens
saying,
men.
I said all of y'all voices. You said that right,
Uh-huh.
for all y'all voices.
I'm good on that.
Right. I'm
Look, but no,
good.
I got your voice in my head too, yelling,
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Reese.
You do not.
I got Josh,
You do not.
hiya. I got that in my head, and I got
Lord
Shout
have mercy.
out saying,
Yeah,
Yeah, we
she
need to.
already
Hey,
dreaming about LA. What's that story you said you had to tell everybody once LA and Chout and everybody got in here? You said you was waiting
oh,
on everybody to get
okay.
in here.
Well, the other evening, my boo came over, right?
who's your boo?
My boo, you asked too many questions. Listen to the story. They will be revealed in due time. So when my boo got here,
Mm-hmm.
it was looking good, baby. The rapping and everything was looking good. So I took my time with it. First got into my mind to say, no, I'm not gonna do this yes, you is. No, I'm not. Yes, you is. I convinced myself. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let loose and let go, right? So I took my time with it. Like I said, undressed it nicely. And to caress the surface of it. Because you gotta caress, you gotta rub, you gotta feel, you gotta get all that good energy. And as you play with it and you work your way down.
We talking about dick, right? Just making sure I'm on the right dick. Make sure I'm on the right
Rodney. And then you unwrap it and you caress it, right? Because I needed to feel the thickness of it to see, can this fit in my mouth? Just waiting and just caressing it.
Oh, come on, nigga. You know it had to be a motherfucking elephant dick not to fit in your mouth. Come on now. What nigga?
No, I mean, let me finish.
Let her finish. She don't never tell these stories.
I gotta smell it. I'm a smell girl. I gotta smell it, make sure it was smelling right. And it was smelling good. I was like, oh, it smelled all, it just smelled so delicious. So after I unwrapped it, okay, it was sitting there nice and hard. It was stiff too, hard as a rock. I was like, dang it. I saw all the curves in that bit. So I took my tongue and I gently licked. I gently licked one side, then I went around the top of it and down the other side. Baby, it was you and me. And then I just put the whole thing in my mouth. And I was just, It was delicious. It was delicious. That's all I'm saying.
So somebody find pussy off the shelf.
Huh?
So you got pussy off the spine?
You what?
Or
you got that pussy off the shelf.
Chestnuts roasted on open fire.
No, I was eating a cheesecake bar that Misha brought over to me, and that was just so good and decadent that I just was oozing with it. But I ate it. I had sex with that bar. I ate it passionately.
What the fuck? So it was a cheesecake. That's what she's talking about.
Not even
she did all that.
Friday shit. That's some old white ass, fake ass, non-dick getting ass joke.
I was waiting to hear the
non-dick.
I thought you'd have whammed somebody off and I don't know. He nutted all over your face and your wig.
You know what? I'll take an Aquarius story over this bullshit. I don't want to hear this shit no more.
All of y'all was sitting on the edge of y'all seat.
No, he wasn't. I wasn't. I was.
It would.
I knew it was some bullshit. That's why I said, are we talking about? I said it off the break. I said, are we talking about a dick heel? No. What are we talking about? Because it didn't sound like it.
Now, Rodney, she said, in due time, I'll tell you. No.
Boo. Thank you, LA. Definitely, boo. That was the worst, man. You gonna make me lead the show for that shit.
That's what I'm out to say. I'm leaving you, Ryan.
It was hard because it was frozen. It was a frozen cheesecake bar.
Nobody give a shit no more. Yeah.
Tune into the show where the
I give a fuck about your mother.
Yeah, we here.
See y'all next week on there'll be no more Freaky Friday.
Anybody want any flyers real quick so we can close up?
This is the last Freaky Friday episode. This is it. It is officially done and over with. And we're gonna change it to something else.
Like TNT crew.
She said that'd be good. She said, tell the story. And it was supposed to be a joke, but Misha, they didn't get the joke.
Ain't no mother.
We got the joke. We got the joke.
That's a fat person joke. That's
a big girl giggle.
Nobody want to hear them. Nobody want to hear
big girl giggle.
Fantasies and shit.
Oh,
that ain't number. That ain't number the fantasy and shit.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, I keep my
Nobody
niggas
want to hear
around.
that king size, that king size and
big
heart fake
solid.
ass joke.
Big soft and a
Got the
motherfucker.
solid.
Right,
So you
thank
got the
you.
solid,
If I
the
was getting a
sagging.
rise, it's on
And
there. That motherfucker
something wrong
dead as
with you anyway. If you start on a piece of candy like that's a cake, you need to cut it out. I don't give a fuck if it's frozen.
It's a frozen
You
bar.
kept saying I'm
I
rapping.
don't know
I'm like,
That's
motherfucking
why
cake.
you look at it sucking on
That
it because
shit
it's
breaking
frozen
up.
bar.
I already knew you was talking about food when you kept saying I'm rapping more than once. After you unbutton the shirt and you done pulled his pants open or whatever the fuck, you ain't unwrapping shit else. So if you keep rapping, I know it's something edible. I know it's food.
It was edible. And,
What's up,
and
little
you know,
mama?
Cheesecake
What's up,
and
little mama? Baby girl, what's up?
Hey, LA, I need you to take that clip and play it again and put the crickets behind it when it ends and shit. Like you doing while you're
Yeah,
that was
clip. Go
terrible.
ahead, clip that. Clip that.
flip
Go ahead,
that.
That
clip.
sounds terrible.
Yeah,
Boo.
I didn't come in with the fan go flop. See, that's how you I didn't come in with the fan.
All right. So we sat here and wasted 5 minutes for no reason. That's all right. So anyway,
It was
anybody got another
David
clip?
Green. Let
Holly.
me ask David, because you booing me, JoJo baby booing me, Trey booing me, Molly, you booing me too.
Boy, you. I was going to end the show. I thought that's how you wanted to end it. I ain't know. So you was
David
going out
Green,
with a joke.
David Green, what did you think about the story?
Oh shit! I had to put away the lotion. That's
It's tired
I was getting
of
hot
Hey, you need to
nasty at
put away
first.
the lotion.
It's
Well, you
all right.
know,
We gonna start leaving it up to the
Hey,
guests anyway.
it
no.
was,
I was.
it was left
I
up
was.
to Misha. We came up with this collab to do this because we
Yeah,
thought
two
it would
people
be
not
funny.
getting dick pretending like they
Exactly.
getting dick from an ice cream joint or something. Like that's so weak. Ooh, that's some non-dick shit right there. That let you know right there you ain't getting dick. You making up shit like that. At least, you know, shit.
I get mine.
I,
I share.
I ain't gonna lie.
that
You had
only
me
comes from
going.
that come from non-sex thoughts. No nigga that's
Man.
gonna think of no shit like that.
All right, when you
I,
getting the real thing, then you ain't gonna make up no that ice cream that cheesecake don't compare.
I ain't gonna lie. You had me going for a
Real
minute.
life, sir. Yes, I do.
You had me going.
You
You
ain't
had me
had me
going for a
going.
minute. I was like,
I know you put. You
I
ain't
was
had me
like,
going because
I was like,
your pussy
I was
dusty and
like,
shit.
Manny Fresh on Jeezy song. You know what I mean? I was like, and then what? Then what?
I knew you wasn't doing
Then
I know
what?
that shit was fake, motherfucker.
Look, you and Rodney, the two light-skinned
You ain't-
people, Mutiny on the Bounty, the two red niggas. I knew it wasn't fake. Kill her, bitch, kill her. She
Yo,
wasn't.
first off, you gotta be in the game. So I knew you was faking from jump. I knew, but I thought you were just gonna tell a lie. Tell lies Freaky Friday or something. I know you lying. I know you lying.
When was the last time you had some cooch?
This morning,
You had to think about it. You was like,
this morning, before you even thought about waking up, nigga.
you was up in some guts. I know David Green, you got you last night. Your cooch came over there, Uber Eats.
Nigga, by the time you wake up, I done got 2 or 3 guts. I done been in and out of that joint 2 times. By the time you wake up, shit, I started about 3 in the morning on my first wake up. You know what I'm saying? All rise, the Honorable JoJo, baby, up in the joint.
So your dingling still stinking, all right? It's
Not
still
still
stinking.
Now,
Not still thinking. After he was in the shower.
I took a shower before. I took a shower before I went to work to sweat. You know what I'm saying, nigga? I took a shower before I went to get dirty, nigga. What's
Ronnie,
wrong
I
with
put the
you?
question back in the private chat.
Let's get dirty.
I don't know what Reese on.
Hey,
Reese
Trey,
on some
I
dirty.
need you
He
to
on dirty.
start Trey, I need you to start vetting whatever the fuck Reese wants to start talking about during these freaking Fridays. We gonna keep on doing this shit.
tried it, but you know, it's management has discussed it, but you know, it just doesn't come to the
Oh,
forefront
wait a
when we
minute.
after it leaves the meeting.
Wait a
She
minute,
So I
know
David.
don't
we
know.
do. I don't know where that one came from. I guess she want to surprise us. You know.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
don't. We try to
If Misha had something to do with it, Misha got the last say.
Uh-huh.
She got the last say.
she'll
David,
tell us about that spontaneous shit though.
I needed to
But
hang around
I
some
do got
people
a
that's getting dick. I
I
need
do got a
that.
question
Like
for the
you
panel
Yeah.
I was thinking about yesterday.
you gotta
let-
stop
I was
hanging around these non-dick chicks, man. I don't
I
understand.
got
Rodney, we
a
gotta
question
ask
for
David and JoJo the question about. Don't forget, y'all. We gotta ask them the question about what is it that they like that turns them on about a person that makes them want to fuck them. I'm just gonna go out and say it. Say it like that.
That's why yeah, come on
that
time.
was one. That was your question. That wasn't. I didn't know that. I didn't know.
I answered that one. I don't remember that one.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Okay,
That's why
ask them, Reese.
No,
Ask
just
whatever you want to ask.
JoJo and David because they came later. They want to
Late.
hear the
All right.
question.
All
Yeah.
right.
Ask
So
them
me
which one
asking
you
the
want to
question
ask
made you
first.
think about your question.
Go ahead, David, answer that whack ass question.
What turns you on about a person? What makes you like, I
The
want him?
crazier the better for Funny Man Green. He like them.
Throw him through a vending machine. If you ain't get thrown through a vending machine, you don't make the
He don't want nobody. He don't want nobody who ain't batshit crazy. That's it for
You
him.
ain't throwing up there
more
by the
batshit
pretzels
she
and shit. I don't
is,
want to fuck
the better his dick get hard. If he, you know, when his dick get hard when he go by insane asylums.
No, I'm not saying Trey. I just talking about she gotta be crazy and Trey like throw up there by the pretzels. If he ain't up there by the pretzels.
If she don't got no prison record, he ain't interested. He need to be serving fast food out here or some shit.
That David, go on, speak with Farrah anyway, David.
I don't. Oh, I'm not for sure. Let me see. What turns me on? I mean, just women. Period. I mean, as long as they clean. When I say clean, I'm talking about no disease and
like that
look.
stanky joint you had.
Look.
No, he did say he said
Not that
no
no.
disease. She can stink as long as she ain't got no disease.
Doogie
Oh no. That was a one and done. Well, 2 and done thing situation.
Yeah, the county again. He double dipped. How you double dipping that?
Because I was in denial. I was in denial. I was like, hold up. And then I was making excuses for her. I was like, you know what I mean? I did come over a little later and that this is this. And I was late, I did say, and I said, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean, once I, you know what I mean, did the bathwater junk and all that mess, and you know what I mean, I was like a witch's brew. I didn't added bleach and all kinds of mess and all into the junk and all, and it's still. I said, oh, something's just not right.
But you still put your dingling in it even after you still
said,
smoked it. So that you know what Judge Judy gonna say? Did you fuck her? Yes. Get out of here. Get out of my court. Case is over with. So
you don't understand. You got it's always a double dip in that situation because the coochie is bacteria. It's got that to it. So she think that shit. He think that shit was smacking, and it took 2 goes to figure it out because the first one it was probably just that you know that yeast pussy is a bad motherfucker. You know what I mean?
But he made her take a bath, and after the bath, it was still stinking.
Ew.
Ew.
Corroded.
Yeah, because she tried to
water and everything.
Yeah,
you know she got. You know it could have been her pH balance. That shit not on the outside. That's on the inside.
Yeah,
you know
I heard the shower. I heard the shower going. I said, what are you taking a shower for? I said, I ran you bathwater. Go turn the shower off and sit down and soak in the tub and jump.
You gotta soak it.
And you hit it.
There we go.
Twice.
Yeah.
So what
After the
turns you
show,
on about it? Because that's the question. We gotta get back to the question.
That's what I want to know. How did we get to that one? How did that one turn you on about her? Was it the doctor's appointment after? Did you meet a doctor after that you liked or something? I don't know.
did you meet at the clinic?
Nah, he had to get his chlamydia meds.
Yeah, I'm saying, what made you think about her, the one that turns you on? What did you know what I'm saying? Like what all the turning on she did should have got blackout with an ink pen after that one.
This is Bad Story Friday.
So answer the question. What turns you
That's
on?
one of them. That's one of them. That's one of them all money's ain't good money businesses right there. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
bad business deal. You know.
Yeah, I'm
bad
not gonna.
contract.
I'm not gonna lie. That was definitely a mistake. A mistake.
What turns you on about it? Because you hit it twice. You ain't just hit it one time, and they were separate sessions. So what turns you on about it? That's Reese's question. You gotta answer the question.
I guess I was just horny. I mean, it wasn't like,
So
you know
what
what I
turns
mean.
you on about a bitch that you liked that was clean and the pussy didn't sting and reek? What turns you
Oh,
on about one
I
of
mean,
them?
a lot of things turn me on. You know what I mean. Whether they funny, whether they freaky, whether they
Shit that turns you on and makes you want to fuck them. That's her question.
yeah. I think how freaky they are. You know what I mean. I think how freaky they are. If they're willing to experiment, if they're willing to
Eat his ass.
No.
Yeah. I got you, Shao. Hold on. Hey, JoJo, if you can answer that, go ahead and answer that for real. Reese's question, by the way, she's asking something about your woman, about a woman in general that turn you on enough to make you want to fuck them.
All right, well, it depends if I'm drunk, high, you know what I mean, sober. All those things can change in the spontaneous moment. You know, I don't got no specific make me wanna. I mean, be honest with you, what make you just wanna hit it? If that's the first thing you coming on, it got to be like the body or the camel toe hanging out or something like that would make you want to hit it. Besides that, you get to kind of kick it. Besides that, you get to hit the person first, and then that figures. Yeah, besides that, you kicking it with a person first before you hit it. You know, then you like you just get to know them and shit. It ain't like unless it's a lust thing. You know what I mean? Like that's the only thing that's gonna like turn me on, make me want to hit it. She might got her camel toe out. She might got the spandex shorts on, pulled up at something like that. You know what I'm saying?
JoJo motto is if her hair can't be braid, she ain't getting laid.
That bush.
I ain't prejudiced. I just prefer the carpet. That's all. I ain't prejudiced though. You know
Carpet weed.
If her cooch don't got a fro, she ain't JoJo's hoe.
Put it on the shirt. I'll buy that shit. I'll buy that motherfucker. Put it on the shirt.
And again,
get it on the shirt.
If my motherfucking people's want to
no fro, she gotta go.
There we go.
No, if you want to keep it clean, I don't make life choices like that. I don't make life choices like that. Like I'm not leaving home because motherfucking coochie is shaved now. I'm not leaving because she got a bush either. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's their decision making, man. I don't run nobody like that. I don't be telling the bitch how to dress and what to dress and what to do like that. That's not my style. I don't get down like that. You know what I'm saying? I let a bitch be a bitch. I ain't no.
She had an odor.
Alpha, oh baby.
Reggie Bush, Alpha, A come before B. Alpha male.
Yeah, what you
I don't play that. I ain't worried. And you know what else? You let them go and do whatever they want to do, and they want to stay closer. You know what I'm saying? Because that's our nature. You get that freedom, you gonna pick your places where to be at. But when somebody trying to force you to be somewhere, you ain't gonna want to be there. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's so true.
I don't play like that. I don't play like that at all. Now, if she look country and bummy and we going somewhere, I might say, yo, they got the wrong shit on tonight. You know what I'm saying? But you know, besides that, you know, I don't be telling a nigga what to do, how to wear, what to wear, what to shave, what not to shave. You know what I mean? I tell them my preference, what I like, and if they get with it, they with it. If they don't, it don't mean I hate them. I just, you know what I'm saying? I can't win them all. I don't win them all. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Oh,
Reese,
yeah.
since y'all about to come in, when y'all
Man,
come in,
shout
can you ask them
these.
the same question before we move on to the next question?
I
All
gotta
right,
get
so we
some
about
more
to move
work
out of
done
here.
with this motherfucker. I'm gonna take y'all out here,
Man,
but I ain't
Chow
gonna.
Hey,
gotta
with
I
the
ain't gonna be.
cigarette.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
like a
stay.
real nigga.
Like a
Ow.
real
What's up, y'all?
nigga.
Chow gotta ask his girl before he can
Man.
figure out what he like. He gotta ask her.
Oh,
He
here we
can't
go. Fries
Oh,
ass up.
shit.
he can't give
Fries
his own
ass up.
opinion. You know what I'm saying? He gotta ask
Fries
first.
So
ass
you
up.
got, so you got to check
You know what
in.
I'm saying?
Let
Yeah,
me
that's
find
right.
out. You trying to say how much air? What turns him on is how much air the blow up doll can hold. He likes them big dolls.
Oh.
What are you
Y'all
saying?
better stop taking on
I'm
Chow around
saying,
this mug. Hey,
Chow got.
Chow, let them know
Hey,
what the fuck it is around here.
hey,
She can
look.
hold 25 pounds of pressure. I love her. She can hold 25 pounds of pressure.
Hey,
Let them know
JoJo.
what it is.
Hey, JoJo. I'm the type of nigga that sit back and watch my girl eat some pussy that I'm about to fuck the shit out of. So you know, I ain't about to entertain beasts.
Come on. I'm with you. I'm with you.
That's my guy. He love fucking with me, and I just let him do his thing. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. That's my brother. I can't wait for the day we get to meet in person and hang out and really laugh, man. Because Beast, you a good guy, man.
It's all good, man. Don't worry.
If you didn't give me no hell, I have to come up there and check on you. If you nobody, I would have to come up there and check on you physically to make sure you was okay.
Hey, don't worry about it. I'm good, brother. You know,
He
I ain't worried
always
about it.
want to give you hell.
But yeah, don't
That's
worry.
just
But
like
don't worry. If I do come up there, I'm leaving my wife at home because I don't need your wife trying to snatch her ass up and no shit like that either.
Get to that poon thing.
Hide your wife, hide your kids.
Higher,
Hide
higher,
your wife.
higher. Hide all of
Hide
it.
your wife,
Higher
yeah.
kids, higher wife,
Say, hide your wife,
higher.
hide your kid.
Is that
What
your
you
grandbaby
doing
David
with that
Green?
white baby? Who white baby is that?
Who's white baby?
That's Theo.
That one right there might be mine. But this
Look,
one, I
that's
don't know.
Theo. That's the grand boo boo. Hey Theo.
That
Theo.
baby is from the
Theo.
land of
Hey
Caucasians.
Theo.
You little
What
baby
about
though.
Yeah,
Theo. His name
they
is Theo
smile
now.
at that.
Look all smart Theo.
Hey, what the
Hey.
You
Bible
look
say?
like you
Teach
on
them
Maury
young.
right now.
Teach them
David Green
young.
on Maury show right
Teach them
now.
young.
I do what I need to do as a father. Can't
That
nobody
was
tell me.
Look, Theo right there, like, yes, Papa.
that's right.
That's my
Get
Papa.
the
That's
baby away from all
my
this nasty
Papa.
talk. Got
It's
the
going.
baby absorbing all this nasty stuff.
Look,
Listen,
Oh, see?
Theo gonna look back on this and see him on the morning himself on the morning Mac show doing baby. You know, when I was a baby, I was
Until he
always in
listened
front
to
of the
your
camera.
story from the beginning, then his ass gonna be mad. Like, why my dad put me on this episode with that terrible ass story?
Shut up,
At
B.
least put me on the episode, a good episode. Shit, you know.
Well,
Theo be on a couple of episodes. He is
whenever
a
the
friend
baby's
of
ears are
mine.
covered, Reese,
Hey,
can you ask
Theo.
Chow your question?
Oh, he's gorgeous stuff. He is precious.
You won't
Oh,
remember.
Thank
Hey,
God he
Reese, can
looked
you
like his
ask Chow your
mother.
question after the baby's ears are covered?
Come on, Roscoe.
What turns you on, baby? What
turns
is
me
it about?
You asked it the right way. You ain't asked it like all open
Because
like
I'm looking at the baby and I'm like, you know,
yeah, focus.
what is it about a woman that makes you want to fuck? That you see her and be like, man, I want to go up in a, you know.
No, don't remove the baby now. Don't get the
The
baby
damn
up.
sure ain't clean in
Nobody.
the basement.
Oh,
Look, Theo said, I like a good bottle. It's a pacifier. That's what Theo said. It's a pacifier. Look at Theo.
All right, let y'all answer, y'all.
I'm kind of like Molly on that situation too. Like it'd be the energy, you know what I'm saying? Energy, and of course the looks count. I don't want no bad bitch with a fucked up attitude. Push it out. Like I mean, it be body. You know what I mean? I like pretty feet, all of that. Like it's got to be a whole combination. You know what I'm saying? Plus, if you got a good attitude and you know what I mean, you're willing to eat a little pussy, then I can fuck with you.
You want a bisexual woman? That's what,
No,
that's
I'm just.
not sexual.
He has to have one.
That has to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you got to have a good vibe about you too, like good energy and. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
that makes sense.
Yeah, because they make it even better. You know what I'm saying? Because then you have
chemistry.
You know, like Angela Wolf. I like her
for a minute.
doing no clam diving.
Clam diving. Oh wow.
That's what she said. That's what they call it.
That's what you call it, clam diving.
Well,
That's what I was. That's why I was
shit.
laughing.
You ain't doing neither.
Comparing your pussy to a clam is insane.
You ain't
Crazy work.
You ain't dick diving.
And Reese, you told that whole story and ended up being a goddamn chocolate bar.
No, it wasn't a chocolate bar. It was a frozen cheesecake bar. It's actually was a Biscoff cheesecake bar. I could go show y'all what it looked like.
No.
Hey David, that's just like last night when we was talking about what a Susie is in prison. And she said, "Oh, a Susie Q." She immediately thought about snacks.
But I knew what both of them was. I knew about both of them. But my first go to was the food, the Susie.
You got LA throwing his hands up in his desk right now.
In prison they used to take snacks. Tell me if I'm wrong or right. They used to take snacks, and that way it had some weight in it.
She not being honest.
Here we go. Old Joe the Blow.
They had some weight.
All right,
you know.
so I got a question for y'all though. That I had earlier, but now that y'all in here, I can re-throw out that question. But it's things that your partner can get away with. What would you let your partner that checks every box do that someone you're not as into is not allowed to do? Anybody can go first. Take a second, think about it or whatever. But I know everybody got a situation.
Sexually, or are we talking about what are we talking about here?
I mean, regardless if they somebody that you with or into, they're your partner, regardless. So things that you allow them to get away with because they check every box versus somebody you don't really care for like that doesn't check every box. Might be a little side joint or something that you're not gonna let them do.
Plucking my nerves.
Exactly.
Somebody I really care about pluck my nerves, I'll let it slide for a little bit. But if somebody I don't care about pluck my nerves, then you gotta go home.
You gotta go home. All right. Okay.
You put motherfuckers out.
Yeah, straight like that.
For me, it's the person that you really care about, and you watch them talk to other people any kind of way, and then they try to talk to you that same kind of way, like being disrespectful. Like you ain't gonna talk. You ain't gonna. I don't care who you is. You ain't gonna talk to me crazy.
Yeah, I feel that.
Like whatever. If you upset and you can't express yourself in a calm manner, then talk to me after you calm down. Because whatever energy you got, I'm matching it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's a tough.
I'm not matching anybody else's energy but my wife's. So therefore, somebody come to me wrong, they just talking to an empty wall. I don't give a shit. I ain't paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Now, my wife, then that's something different, than what you call it. I don't let, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to entertain nobody long enough to piss me off to what you call it. Once I see that that's your energy, I'm walking away, and I didn't listen to a damn thing you said in the first place. So,
well, when I say that, I'm talking about the kind of people that don't like once they come at you with negative energy, they try. You ever bumped into somebody that instead of just leaving the conversation alone, they just want to keep on
revisiting.
Yeah.
I had that person.
Or like won't let you leave and shit. Like act like they don't want to let you leave or let you get away from the situation.
Nah, I got you. Yeah, I seen that person in the comments too. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. But still,
not
just
there
like that.
here today.
They might watch the show later. They know who they are.
Yeah. You'll see the comments later. So,
I don't. It take a lot to get me. To get me going on anything. But I mean, to go back to the joint, would I allow my wife to get away? My wife get away with murder all the time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what else to say. I walk away. I don't know, man. It's part of that relationship. You got to deal with people's good qualities and bad qualities. But somebody like I don't have no side joints, so I don't know. I don't got the patience. Like my patience, my wife is enough. I can't. I don't understand niggas who deal with two women. I can't get it. It don't.
Or
You know what
more.
I'm saying? Like my shit. My wife is enough, dog. There's no way I want two of them. Hell nah.
Nah, not too. But
Hey,
I done dealt with women that I didn't really care for too much, because we didn't get there, and I dealt with a woman that I really love, and so it is some things that she was able to do that a person that I was trying to get to know wasn't able to do, but it wasn't too many like, like you do this and I let you just slide, because at the same time you gotta teach people how to treat you. So even if she my girl or not, I ain't gonna just let you just be currying me. But it's some things that I might do, like you can take the car, you can take my car, I might send you money. But for her, I ain't sending this other chick $20 to get lunch, $30 to do this. Go ahead, you can take the keys. Here go a key to my crib. If I ain't there, you can go. It's just some things I wouldn't do, so that's how I look at it. But I won't allow neither one of these motherfuckers play with me. I might let my girl slide one or two times,
damn,
just
all these
talking
random ass
crazy.
white kids popping
But
up. What the fuck?
random chicks, like, nah, it's one time I'm one and
Oh,
done. What the hell? What up,
man,
little
all these
slut?
little
Hey,
kids
that's
is
Little
so
fucking.
slut.
Hey,
He
you
Hey,
said,
you
got
got
That
it
nigga
out
feel
here.
like a ghost.
Yeah, that
that
was
was
a
your baby.
ghost. That was a fucking
Was
ghost.
that the 5-year-old?
He
hey,
bad, boy.
Chow, you might want to put your white kid back in this dungeon.
Hey,
So
Damn.
that was he cute.
Didn't Shaw seem like he zapped out when that kid was standing, like his phone was
yeah,
gone when the kid was standing right
like
there?
he was a
he
robot.
did something.
I was
He
waiting for that nigga to move like shit. I was looking for him to like do
only
something.
knew Chow got his function back. I was like, the hell
Yeah.
just happened?
Trying to fucking turn
David Green, we
turn
couldn't
the
hear
game
you.
off on.
Okay,
I
there go
see.
David.
I see white people. That's how I feel
Ask
right
the
now.
question, David.
Oh,
We
yeah,
gotta ask
y'all
That
David
boy,
got
that
Green.
bad boy pumped up like the white dude on Mortal Kombat. That whoopee and just disappeared.
Yeah, like
Whoopsie! Whoopsie!
He got hurt in his stock. Play smoke.
uh-huh.
Damn.
David
What
didn't
about you,
answer the
Reese?
question.
He did.
Hey Vic, give me a white kid. Everybody else got one.
He
What did he?
I,
did.
I, did, I did answer
Oh,
the question.
patience. Patience. Okay, that was the
Yeah,
answer.
he
What about
answered
you, Reese?
first.
Yeah, I answered. I answered.
He
What
don't have
about you, Reese?
patience. Me, the caring part. When I mean caring and nurturing and stuff like that. If I like you and I'm really into you and you drunk up my wine, I'd be like, it's okay. I'll get another bottle of wine. So, but if I'm not into you like that and you do something, I'm whatever annoys me will annoy me, would tick me. That's how I know if I'm not into a person, if I'm not as giving as and open and as receiving. Like when Tick Tick
They
said,
try to take your wine.
huh?
Yeah,
They
she
try to take
bringing
your
back up her
wine.
wine, boo.
No, I'm
You talking
saying
about?
if I like you and I'm into you, you said I'm hungry, I ain't got no money for lunch. I'll shoot you a couple of dollars for lunch. But if I'm not into you and you say I'm hungry, I'm like, you better borrow something or you better, eat when you get home. It's a different,
Damn.
Yeah.
it's a different vibe.
So
That
Yeah, so different
I'm
bad.
sweeter.
if you a cheesecake, you can ask for money. But if you a nigga with a dick, then you don't want to talk to him.
No,
Yeah,
unlike
Or
most
showerhead.
girls,
Don't forget about the
I
showerhead.
prefer
Oh
the
yeah,
Don't
sex
forget about
shower
that
too.
shower
over
head.
food. Okay,
Mhm.
so most girls
She
may
over there
prefer
cooking for her
food.
shower
I
head.
prefer sex over food. Let's get that straight and stop
There
putting
you go.
negative stereotypes out there with my name in it
She,
in the
she
ether,
made
in the
shower
atmosphere.
head
I don't
breakfast.
want that floating around. I am a straight heterosexual woman that enjoys dick immensely. Yes, I love dick.
Since when?
I'm on the camera saying it. I like the dingaling. I like the angle of the dangle, baby. That's
When?
what I am into. Now, enough said about me enjoying food over a good piece of meat. Okay.
You told the story. Why she always act
Yeah.
like? Why she always
I
act
know
like she
Yeah.
I
didn't tell
told
the
the
story?
story, but that
You
nowhere
told
in
the
that
story.
story
Now she like.
did
Now
it
she
say
defensive.
that Reese don't like dingling. That Reese
You just
rather
said
eat
you
dessert.
just compared
You
dingling
go
to a
to the
piece of
extreme,
cheesecake like 15 minutes
Mr.
ago.
Beast. Mr. Beast.
You
It was a
just did
story,
that.
Mr. Beast. It was the story. You got to separate, fiction from nonfiction. That was just a story.
Oh.
Just the markup.
Didn't you say
All I
I
was doing
unwrapped
was
it
a
and put it
markup.
in my mouth? It was so big.
It was a joke, nigga. It was a joke.
Look at you get all mad, nigga. It's a joke, nigga.
It was a joke.
Hey, Molly, can you rewind that for us, please? Can we watch
I
that
wish we did have
again?
instant replay like football.
All I
If we
did
had
was,
instant replay like
you know,
NFL, that'd be sick.
my
You can
boo
replay it
thing,
over.
my boo
It was a
thing
joke.
came
It was
over,
a
and I
joke. It was a
unwrapped
prank.
it, and I took it, and I took my tongue and licked it, and then put it my lips and was like, you know what I'm saying? You just did that. I didn't do that.
Well, I already put
It,
two and two together. I knew it was a joke because you
You
ain't
don't know how
getting
to
no.
take a joke.
You ain't do it like that. No way.
You don't know how to. As much as you joke and play and prank, you don't know how to take it, baby. Come on now.
I'm not upset. What are you talking about?
It's not about.
All right, no problem.
Okay.
We're gonna move on.
Yeah. So now the live is silent. So let's just.
I'm right. Cue the music. Sorry, man. I'm gonna get her to the point where let me get off this motherfucker.
How the fuck you get off this shit?
Get off this shit.
Hello. I know you
Now she calling Misha.
To play some fun, but I just want to let you know that that joke with the dessert thing, Rodney taking it to the extreme left. He on there clowning.
You taking it even further by doing this on the live instead of muting your mic. You want everybody to watch you and see you.
Yeah.
Today, Rodney going off.
You calling Misha?
Oh, you calling her? Okay.
He's telling Misha on you.
Yeah, I'm letting you know. I'm telling
Misha
them
gonna whoop you.
So Rodney is saying
the Dickless
said,
is
"Oh,
calling
she
the
rather
Dickless.
have dessert
Ain't
than
terrible?
So he.
Let me call my other Dickless friend. Hold on.
I'm calling the Dickless friend. He said, "Oh, that wasn't a joke." And David was like, "Tell me more, tell me more." And Rodney was like, "I knew it was some food in there somewhere."
I want you to get that.
I thought it was funny. I thought it was
with
cute.
that?
You right on the live on the phone.
It wasn't the real Dingling.
Mm-hmm. Well,
it's live. It's all the way live.
LA
Misha got her coochie on the shelf too.
Yeah.
LA said, "I'm gonna suck my dick is angry right now."
They started a pack like 5-6 years ago.
On this damn.
They
started a pack.
They called the Dickless twins.
They called the Dickless twins.
I just want to see who win. Whoever get dick first lose. They sick and short.
That's what they're doing. Yeah.
I got my money on Misha. Misha ain't playing.
You know what I'm saying?
Who y'all got your money on? Reese got.
Just to test it out, Josh. You gotta test out the jokes on open mic.
Over and under. Who gonna get hit first?
Should have taken the open mic first.
Yeah. Who gonna get hit first, y'all? Misha or Reese? Who y'all got? We gonna do a poll for y'all.
I think
I don't have my stuff on the shelf. Thank you.
I think reason being is because us constantly doing it, Freaky Friday and stuff, and all her curiosity is constantly building up. Misha, I think she's like determined to be a nut.
She's determined. She determined.
I just don't understand how you gonna have Freaky Friday as a topic on your show, but yet you ain't doing no freaky shit. That's all I want. I want you to tell me a recent story. Okay. Cue the music, Molly. I need the music.
What do you consider freaky?
Mama. Me. Oh my gosh.
Reese said she got last night. That's what she said last night. She has multiple people interested. That she's
she turned them down.
Yeah.
She got a few.
She over there like this, dangling the joint, like nope.
You gotta be quicker than that.
You gotta be quicker than that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just like that was a Geico commercial or whatever. You're like, oh, you almost had it. You almost had it. Almost had it.
Reese over there doing motherfuckers like that game we used to play back in the days when a motherfucker get some food and they about to eat it and smack that shot out their hand. You don't want that shit.
I hated that.
And then the worst part is she called Misha, be like, guess what, Misha? He tried so hard, girl. Yeah, he was in here doing all this, doing that, girl. Guess what I did? Said no.
I shut his ass down.
I hit his ass with the Matumbo. No. No. Guess what I did? I sat there and ate that cheesecake bar right in front of him. Deep throated the shit out of it.
Pac woman.
I did this. What you said? I did it in front of him.
Yeah, right in front of him. He's sitting there with his dick out, and she was like, "Oh, I want the cheesecake bar. Look at that.
I don't want that.
Watch what I'm gonna do with this cheesecake bar." She's sitting there.
Yeah, that's just crazy. You can talk to a girl for a month. You can take a girl out to eat and all that. Then soon they come to that, they be like, "That's the first thing y'all do is think about is sex." Like, bitch, I've been talking to you for 6 months. We've been out 20 times. Now the first time they come up, this all we think about. Like, this the first time.
All you think about is appetizers, ho. Shit. Cheesecakes and shit, bitch.
Got him, Misha. Look, Misha. I got him. She got Misha on speed dial. Probably be. Hold on, Misha. What's I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn my camera on. Watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna have him over here. Look, Misha. His balls are purple. Look at them things.
Yeah.
Purple.
He thought he was getting some of this good loving.
Tell him fuck no.
I don't care if Jout sends his wife or not. I'm not giving
it. I don't care. I said I'm not with it.
You gonna do a trailer for y'all, Riri?
I don't do clam diving. I don't do this. I only deep throat cheesecakes. That's
well, I don't do the clams. I only want the electric eels.
Yeah, that's gonna be the whole trailer. We're gonna do that.
Reese, the only person that would cancel a date after a shower.
After shower. I'm already halfway ready. We might as well
Yeah. You know it there, man. My man put in work. She good.
We might as well go.
It's our man put in work. But now we gonna run that show. We're gonna run that show past Tyler Perry. I bet he'll like it. We're gonna do all them drops. You turning down dudes and tell them they ain't getting nothing. At the end, it's gonna be you and Misha, and that jungle called Dick Teasers. And we're gonna make sure to promote it. We can promote it.
So we pranking people to see who could get teased the most.
This Dick Teasers.
Going around tease like your joke store. See who can tease the most dicks. Is that what you saying?
Yeah, exactly. We had a little camera, the little camera moment at the end with the dudes just sitting in the booth like, I spent $4,500 2 weeks and 37 days trying to get this coochie, and all she did was eat the cheesecake. That's it. All she did was deep throat the cheesecake.
So where did y'all go on your first date? Cheesecake Factory.
There you go. Yeah, all she kept on doing was calling Misha every time. I don't understand it.
So look, I take Misha on the date with me, huh?
Yeah.
Just take her with you. Take her with you.
You need backup to make sure. No, baby, no.
You look around in the restaurant, Misha at the next table, and then you like this.
Make sure you order off the non.
With an earpiece in and shit.
Nah, The petite menu. The petite menu. That shit had me weak last night, man.
I'm saying that's what that.
You talking about a happy meal?
That's what they called it. They said we have.
So we going back.
No, I said a kids meal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you ask for the petite meal, they look at Reese and say, "You want the pirate hat or the sword, little girl?"
Yeah, that's a crayon.
What radio say? I take both of them.
I take both of them. I'm just saying we going back there and we suing them. Slam. I'm gonna say nah, we suing discrimination. Just cause she big and she want the boutique menu, we supposed to sue them people.
Yep.
No, we was asking it because we didn't want. We was going to share.
Let me call Misha.
One of us. They was like, we have the petite menu. We was like, oh, what's the petite menu?
Oh, that chocolate cake, that big ass petite menu. They cut everything in half.
You can't even get chocolate cake on the petite menu. You just get a picture.
No, that's not chocolate cake. Ain't on the petite. No, none of the
They're walking by your table, just let you see it.
Yeah, stay away from this.
Real quick. We're gonna
little petite menu or little plates.
I wonder if they got vegan petite menu. They might got a vegan petite menu too.
Lord have mercy.
Check that out.
But they do have it. They do when you go order an entree, but they don't give you the full size of the entree.
I take a girl on a date and she fake on the order the petite menu. She only order the petite menu. She don't get the order full menu. Petite only.
Every portion is the size of your palm. Not this palm either. The smaller palms.
I gotta take. Yeah. She gotta take something home for the shower head later. Her and me.
You always end up. Can I?
Man, them shower is taking over though. They can play music now. They got LED lights and shit. About 5 different knobs to turn from.
Look, you could be saying, "You could ring my bell."
You can take it off the hook.
Her and Misha got a shower head subscription.
Disco lights.
Shower head subscription. That new one come out, they get the new one like the Jordans.
Yeah.
It'd be like the disco lights, like Slicky had the lights playing in his joke. The shower head come with the light like that. Dim the lights, get all the lights. Yeah, they do come with LED. You right, radio, all of that.
Cheesecake of the month now. She gonna get that.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder how long a person can go though. You know, that's it. You know, because that's got to be tough. Because after a while, if you hungry, you ain't eat in a long time. You most times will eat whatever right there. If that's all right there. So if you horny for a long time and you're around sex, talking about sex, and when you actually want it, it's just like, what would you do? Like you just fuck anything out here, or you just stop playing with these dudes?
They said Lenny Kravitz is going 7 years.
7 years?
Lenny Kravitz. He's been abstinent for 7 years.
Misha's been abstinent that long too.
7 years, that ain't bad. Probably ain't. But he probably not around it though, probably not talking about it. I'm saying for a motherfucker to be around it, that's like you hungry and you in the middle of McDonald's and nobody give you $1 get a burger. You know, it's like you there for days. You still around food, you watching people eat and all that. Nobody, you can get some food, but you refuse to take food from anybody. You know, just like, nah, I'm good. They're like, you hungry? Nah, I'm good. You sure you ain't hungry? You know, so just. I don't know. If you ain't around sex, you ain't thinking about it, it's probably a little easy. But if you around it and talking about it, I wonder how hard that is.
No, it's different because you need food to live. You need food to sustain your body. You don't need sex to sustain your body.
You can please yourself. Eventually, you can always just please yourself. That's okay with you. You know, that's the thing. You can feed yourself. But I'm saying if you ain't really had the bread and people around you, they willing to feed you and you turn it down. Like niggas willing to, nice guys willing to give you some dick and you turn it down. And it's like, how long can you go if the
Who said about what standards are you?
well, I'm just assuming you won't be talking to non-nice guys. You know, I don't assume you'll be.
You find out they're not nice. You talk to them, to you people just think, hey, how you doing? Once you get to know them, that energy changes.
That's anybody. Everybody got a part of them that's not nice. So it's like you'll never have sex if you're looking for a perfect person who never not nice. Like I mean, that's always nice.
No, that's
how you gonna act?
There's no such thing as a perfect person. We all
Exactly.
know that. I'm not even perfect, but your energy has to match up. They have to be the same on the same stuff that you like to get that chemistry going. When you have a non-chemistry set, it's like
do you want a bag of
That was
chips?
saying you just want some sex. Period. Would you have sex? It don't matter how long you know a person. Like it's people out here that can't have sex. They go pay for it because they got the urge to have it. You know, prostitution. That's why it's still out here because some people can't find a person. They ain't got that person they can meet and get to know and actually nobody want them, so they find them.
You laughing? What you saying?
That's control. You control your urges. You controlling yourself when it comes to your mate. Who you share your body. No, but if your body is a tip, we just said now how hypocritical is that? We just said that the body is the temple, and we just said that transferring energy. You got to be careful who you transfer that energy with, who you choose.
Yeah, but
it's with multiple people, not at least one person. The goddamn multiple
but that
people.
one person can have a lot of bodies on it. You can
That's
have
still better than nobody.
You have a lot of bodies on it, and then when your
But that's it. I would never have sex because everybody gonna have some. You got bodies. Everybody has sex. We ain't virgins. Ain't nobody virgin.
I don't know what kind of energy these people have.
How would you know?
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, you won't know. Let's talk everybody's having sex. Yeah, you right.
In order to start your car, that battery got to have some power in it. You ain't got to jump it. You ain't got to use the
do
car
y'all
all the
go around
time.
sleeping with
But you
any and
can't let.
everybody? No.
No,
So
that's nah. You trying to weaponize the fact, and the fact
Yeah,
is
he's
that
flipping it.
you need to get some. If
You need
try to start
everybody
your
and
car,
nobody is different.
I don't need.
if
I'm okay.
if you trying
I
to start
feel
your
good.
car up, if you trying to start your car up, you need power in that battery for that shit to start up. Regardless, all the parts
Hey,
and components, you need power in that joint. You ain't got to jump it all the time, but you let that motherfucker sit, and I bet you had to replace that battery because you can't start the motherfucker up ever again. Huh?
I'm glad your body don't work like that.
Yeah,
Your body don't work like that. Sex is not going nowhere.
That's when you jolt. That's when you trick it, and you shoot some fire in that shit to make it actually make that battery think it's alive again.
Trey, some people don't want to deal with the emotional part of actually being vulnerable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
It's a lot easier just to go into the shower and do what you need to do where there's no emotional attachment, there's no relationship, there's no accountability, there's no what you call it, you just do what you want to do, opposed to having a relationship where it's work. It's something that you have to be vulnerable and allow to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people just don't want that to happen. They don't want to be vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Whether they got hurt in the past or whatever the case may be, is just that's just where it is. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that don't mean that as your friend the outside looking in, I want you to have a good relationship with a person. I'm not telling you to fuck anybody, but I'm also telling you that it should be an option. You know what I'm saying? Like it should be something
collecting dust. It's collecting dust.
Yeah, like if I'm out here and I'm just blocking my blessings, then you know it doesn't help. It's not healthy. That's not healthy in itself. You know what I'm saying? That you just like, no, I will never, you know what I'm saying? I'm broke, and instead of going out and get money, I just say I just rather be broke. You know what I'm saying? Like you can go out here and get money, but you got to put work in. Well, I don't want to put work in. Well, then you ain't going to get money. So why are we talking about money? That's my problem. You know what I'm saying? Why are we talking about money if you never going to get a job? You know what I'm saying? And it ain't that you don't want to, you don't want a job. It ain't even about you can't get one. You don't want it. So why are we talking about money? Why are we talking about sex? You ain't gonna have it. So let's stop. That's how I feel. So let's not talk about it. Don't come in here and give me a whole story about you eating a cheesecake like it's a dick. You ain't gonna take no dick. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the part that bothers me. Like why did you even bring it up and give that story when you ain't doing it? It ain't happening. So why are we discussing it? That's the part for me. You know, I'm not gonna go talk to a homeless man about financial decisions. Just like I'm not gonna sit here and listen to these stories when you ain't fucking. You know, so that's how I feel.
I feel like most women know when they meet a guy and they have a conversation, within 10 minutes of that conversation, that woman knows if she's willing to have sex with that man eventually. Yeah. So it's no reason to be like playing the field. Once you meet somebody that you click with on that level, you might as well just keep staying focused on that one person and keep clicking until that cheek is clapping. You know what I mean? Don't keep on.
Yeah, but even with that one person, but even if with that one person, you're still telling that one person every time you got, I'm not giving you no pussy. No, you're not going to get it. No matter how much you try, you're not going to get it. How discouraging is that to that one person? You know, 6 months later,
how do you know that you're not? How do they? You don't know.
You you're not going to do it. Then to back it up, you call your friend. Hey, look, we both not giving. She gonna tell me not to give you pussy too. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
that sex is an emotional thing. So don't say that you say not gonna meet somebody and your mind say, oh no, I'm not gonna give it, but it's an emotional thing where you click and then you find yourself wanting to give or ready to give. So it's an emotional thing. It's just not, it's a feeling thing. And you know when you get that feeling that who you want to feel.
And you can also get that feeling and still say no.
Right. Yeah, you got to get that feeling and drop them draws.
Still get that feeling. Yeah,
right. When you get that feeling, that right feeling,
and choose to say no.
When the feeling's right, it's right.
And choose to say no. Correct? Is that possible?
Some people feelings just like David. David said that he do sex with anybody, drop of a hat, anything. But
you sound
like a man whore, David.
Hey, you heard what 112 said? We can do it anywhere.
David's a sexaholic. David said, I don't care.
Hold on, wait a minute. I gotta say this before I forget, because I was driving earlier when you made this comment, Trey, and I just wanted to tell you some shit. When you were saying I was talking about something, and you were saying that niggas didn't want to hear that shit because, you know what I'm saying, the situation of who you prefer to be with. But fuck what we want to hear. The audience want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, all of us respect who you are. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, whenever we talking about some shit and we ask you to expound on your and the people that you would choose to deal with, don't ever say don't want to hear that, because you know we all respect you. You know what I mean? This is the podcast. This is the podcast. The audience want to hear it. You know what I mean? You're gonna have motherfuckers say yes, Trey. You know what I mean? So because of what you think we might not want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Because we all respect who you are as a person and what you choose for your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So always speak your shit too. You know what I mean? And I just want to let you know that, like, what we talk about.
That's cool. I'm good with that.
Yeah. That's why I asked that question, and I did exactly what turns him on, what he like.
Right? See, that's why you gotta be the original host for that podcast shit, man. You that nigga, you him.
Don't start, Molly. Don't start.
Nah, man, you got it, man.
I love this shit.
LA, move over, man. Move the fuck over, LA.
Hiya.
We gonna keep doing the higher, and let my
Commercial
God
Molly, higher.
work his magic.
Nah, man, I be fucking with him, man. Y'all can't let nobody cause division.
Hell no.
I don't know what's going on. I don't even know what
Keep
you're
it
talking
real.
about right now. I'm just making jokes.
Look, Beast, look, that sound like some shit Beast would do. Look, ain't nobody talking about you.
Oh,
Oh
I
shit,
know what
he
that
done
is, though.
oh shit, Weezy done popped in here.
What's
There
up,
we go.
Weezy?
Oh.
Hey
Hey,
y'all.
Hunter. Hey, Hunter.
What
What's up,
y'all
Weezy?
doing? What y'all talking about?
What
About sex,
was Reese talking
baby. Let's
about?
talk.
We talking about sex, baby. We talking
Hey,
about
let's talk about
Hey.
you. And
Well, we're talking about sex. Reese talking about cheesecake.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, you can kind of almost
And
equate
shower
it,
head.
you know.
Our food portion of the show, our segment.
Right. Her and Misha apparently have sexual experiences with cheesecake. They don't do real dick shit.
Oh man.
Aphrodisiac is the technical
You
term.
know what I'm
I
saying?
was
They
about to say
want
some good food can't take you there. Now you know you might
Oh,
have a
make you
little
want to
experience.
come.
Have a little experience.
yeah, well, some people eat good food and then they want the real thing. You know what I'm saying? But
That's
Oh.
true. That is true.
Well, maybe one day, you know.
Oh,
Tracy.
I like cheesecake like everybody else, but it's all good. I
Weezy,
take the
I'm
real cook.
glad you slid up in here so I got to see everybody, but I just had to pop in for a minute and chop it up with y'all, but I'm about to get up out of here so I could get on this road and bust this little 4 hours down real quick. Go to
All right.
I got a show tonight in Gatlinburg, Tennessee at Jersey Hustle Comedy Club. So
All right.
Yeah, that's
Drop
what's
the
up.
mic on,
Okay.
child. Drop the mic
Do
on.
your thing. Break a leg.
But he eating something. David, what was you eating? David lips just
Drop that
going.
white
Ain't it?
kid
Hold
off.
on, who
That's
gives a fuck
good.
about what
Everybody's
David eat?
food, man. I don't care what they eat.
Safe travels.
he gonna hold the basement down for me while I'm gone. Beef.
We already know
Right.
it. We
Oh,
already know
okay.
it.
In his mouth.
Don't
He eating
nobody
hot
give a fuck
shit.
about that last thing. I want to hear about what y'all was talking about that 4 hour drive and all that before he got out of here. Fuck them us.
He
Yeah,
eating
that
some damn hot shit.
drive to Gatlinburg, Tennessee is light work. My son, one of my older sons is coming with me, so that's a whole vibe. I like taking them with me to watch me work, and they be my
Okay.
Get some B-roll, get some on the road footage.
Yeah, do y'all those side videos, man. Do y'all thing, man.
yeah. You know we gonna do our Thug Dizzle. Plus, I'm gonna be with Jordan B tonight. He the headliner.
Okay.
And,
That's
produced
crazy.
by my
ass
guy
dude.
Mighty Mouse and
I'm rocking with that.
Joel Starnes is on the show and Jessica Lister. So we're gonna have a good time tonight at Jersey Hustle.
That's what's
Let's
up.
get
I'm
some.
excited about that.
You want to get some more moonshine?
Yeah, of course I'm gonna go get some more moonshine. You can't go to Gatlinburg, you can't go to Tennessee without getting some shine, baby.
What kind is it? Regular shine or the flavor shine? Because you know they
They
got
got
like apple
all
pie.
kind of shine down that motherfucker.
They got all kind of shine.
I might fuck around with that. I don't drink, but I might fuck around with
Yeah,
that.
they got. Last night I was drinking some butter pecan moonshine that I got from down there.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I had some peach cobbler and shit before. That shit was
He's playing with
boy.
that shit.
They use soda.
Yeah, that stuff give you hair everywhere.
Yeah.
What she say?
That's
That
what's up,
stuff
though.
they could give you head anywhere. What she
No,
say?
give you hair. Make you get
I
hair
think she
Yeah.
said something about giving up some head after she.
Nigga,
No, that's
gonna be
not what
able
I said.
Oh,
You don't
yeah,
just
ear
you don't just grow hair on your shoulders. You grow hair everywhere.
Moonshine to do that. You give a woman some moonshine, yeah.
Hey,
That
she
loosen
trying
that
to take
thing
me
right
to the
on
bone with
up,
her.
right on up now.
Now,
to the moon.
would you want a woman to drink moonshine? Like that's something your side piece could drink the moonshine, but you don't want your lady
your
drinking
side piece. Well, you gotta have a side piece.
She trying.
Yeah, you are trying. I do commend you for trying. I'm gonna give you some balloons for trying.
Reese
I will do
needs
that
some
for you.
moonshine.
Yeah, we
Oh
need
yeah,
to get.
yeah, definitely. Good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck, child. What's
Look,
is this a competition or?
Oh no, it's a show.
Oh, show. Oh, okay, all right.
Always
All right.
Capture all the
competition.
content and let your son be your cameraman. Get all that you can get out of that and have shit to post.
You already know. You already know. I'm gonna make it a movie, baby.
That's what's up,
Shout
though.
them
Man,
probably. That's probably his punishment. He probably didn't want to go. Hey, what man, nigga, you going with me?
bring your ass, so we gonna have this motherfucking trip.
My oldest son came with me on my last show when I had a show in Johnson City, Tennessee. So I'm taking my son right underneath of him this time.
How old
It's
is
your
how
turn.
old is
Everybody
son?
should change the
20, 24.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, they prime you, Kobe.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is the time to be soaking up stuff. So that might, you might be showing them some things, and they can
Yeah.
soak up.
Yeah.
That's
Because
cool.
Ready to go to work myself too.
that's who I'm doing it for. You know what I'm saying? So they can have financial stability when they get older. That's the shit for my grandkids and shit.
Look at y'all about trying to be a good father. Oh, look
Yeah,
at
yeah,
what
man.
you say.
Sometimes
Yeah,
grandpa.
And
Yeah,
it's good that
G-Pop.
you
Nah, they call me
good.
G-Pop.
That's good.
G-Pop.
I like
G-Pop.
that.
That's
Your
what's
boys
up.
support you. That's great. That's real good.
Ain't mad at that at all.
But I hope everybody has a good rest of y'all's day. And y'all be seeing me on live throughout the day.
That's what's
Oh,
up. I'll be checking you out. Live on what platform? Live on
That's the best shout.
Probably Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, safe travels. Well, I'm still not able to get access to either of those, so I'll see them when I can.
Yeah, man. We got Weezy on the list.
Them
Oh,
booty clapping
man.
videos down. That's what you gotta do.
Oh man, Weezy, they got you blocked on Facebook and Instagram.
All three of my pages. Yep.
That's because she was at her son's school twerking.
I was not. Shut up, line.
For the fundraiser, for the bake sale.
Weezy
Come get
said.
these cookies. Come get these cookies.
Weezy said she was just walking.
Weezy said
You just walk.
we got cake and cake.
It's a blowout sale, y'all.
Oh man, maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what they saying. You're talking about the kids and got kids running around and showing butt.
Kids.
I don't know.
Cakes
Yeah,
for
but
kids.
that's unfortunate. Anything like that on any of the social
Cakes. What you think? Cakes for
especially when
kids.
you know,
Yeah.
especially when
Instead
you
of
know the
cars
person.
for kids, you got the cakes for kids commercial.
Oh man. Well, all right, y'all have a good one, man.
All right,
All right, ciao.
Damn, the ghost. Get him.
Happy Father's Day. Have an awesome
They said
Yes,
peace.
happy Father's Day. Yes.
So all the men on the panel, happy
Thank
Father's
y'all.
Day.
Happy Father's Day to
Happy
everybody.
Father's Day, King.
Yep.
Peace. You know what I'm saying?
Happy Father's Day, brother.
Yep. Y'all have a good one, man.
All right, take my
All right,
behind.
you too. Where you get the hell you get that goddamn what's that golf dude name that you look
Tiger
like
Woods.
right now? Tiger Woods ass hat from. Where the fuck that come from? You ain't wear that shit the whole show. What made you slide that shit?
This is the hat my daughter made before she
Oh,
went
the
to the beach
dad
for
hat.
Father's Day.
I couldn't see it because the white part, the color didn't come in, so it looked like you had a white hat on.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
I mean, it was a white hat, but I
Yeah, that joint lit.
put your face a little closer
Yeah,
to the camera.
it says Happy Father's Day, #1 best dad. Got hearts. Got
Show
I
the
love
hat a
you,
little closer
love
to
you
the camera.
forever.
Hey,
Slay all day.
So they can see
gotta
the
give it
Show
to
the
her
hat.
real
Show
father.
the hat. Show the hat. Turn the hat around. Oh, that's dope.
That's so cute. Oh.
Now you just gotta give it to her real father.
Oh,
Nah, she looked like David Green. She's like a little light skinned David Green.
She even did 49ers rule in blue. I mean, it's not the right colors, but you know, man, it's a thought that counts.
Oh.
She a Cowboys fan.
Yeah, but just like shout I gotta leave my son and grandsons here, and his birthday's tomorrow. So
happy birthday, happy Father's Day. Born on the same day Donald Trump born.
Oh, you hear that?
Oh my God! Let him have his own birthday. Come on.
He said he wouldn't give Donald Trump's money.
That's what we all want. Give me the money. Forget all of that. But we are getting ready to end the show, and I want everybody to get a chance to tell everybody what they got going on, if they got any projects or something going on upcoming.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say before I left. Like I think I said like the other day or whatever we discussed or whatever like that. No, you know what I mean. I got a show next week in was it Springfield, Maryland or whatever.
Silver Spring.
Yes, that's right, Silver Spring, Maryland or whatever. And I already hit him up. He said if you all come, the tickets are only going to be $10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Comedians. Okay.
What day?
Yeah. So I'm hoping
next Saturday.
What day is it?
next Saturday. Supposed to start at 9:00. It's at I forgot the name of the place, but
you got to.
But yeah, I'm going to send everybody info. You know what I mean? Beast. You know what I mean? I want a Beast. You know what I mean? And your wife, and I want you know what I mean? Weezy, Trey.
Nah, you supposed to want to
Yeah, funny man.
I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I told him. I
like that shit.
I told him. 10 people was coming or whatever. So that's what I'm saying. I added Beast. You know what I mean? His wife. Reese,
They coming to the comedy event or something else?
Not at all.
No, it's the comedy event.
The comedy event.
Oh.
Yeah.
To cover his stage song, his background music, his theme music.
Weezy, Marley, yeah. Oh yeah. Molly, I sent you the finished copy of.
I got it. All right. Want me to play it on your way out or something? Sure.
Oh yeah. Cause I haven't heard it yet.
Then does the rest.
That'll be actually
Weezy, his theme music, David Green.
Yeah, that's it. So this the final.
From Tyree McFarland.
The funniest man alive.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Boys and girls,
the funniest man in the world. Funny man.
I didn't want to say something so bad.
Funny man, David Green. Tear the stage up, bring the money, take your money, shake your body.
No, I don't hear anything either.
That boy is talented. You know what I mean?
That's nice as shit, y'all. That is nice.
Give me a 70s feel.
That boy, I feel like the dude on Coming to America. That boy good. You know what I'm saying?
That boy good.
Take your brain out, shake your
That's what's up, dog. That's a nice ass.
tear the stage up, bring
I like the
the
beginning of that.
You gotta come out dancing, Dave. You can't just walk out. You gotta come out.
Yeah, you can't just walk out and be waving and shit like Prince
Shit, with that song, I might.
So
With
that'd
that
be
song, I might twerk. What are you talking about?
You should have on an afro.
tear the stage
Dude,
up.
I might act like I'm like a being introduced as a baddie or something, like come out there and do the split and all that mess, you know.
Twerk for
Oh
your
my
dollar.
gosh.
Twerk for your money.
Shoot.
You gonna come out like a baddie.
Come out there like dressed like Frank Kirkland doing the
Kirk Franklin.
Featuring Gorilla.
Call my man call him Frank Kirkland.
Them gospel artists were pissed off about the
That's what they get when you can't book the real ones. Frank Kirkland.
Yeah, I'm about to get out of here myself, fellas, y'all, ladies.
That's all right. We've been here for a little bit.
Dad mentality on Monday. Tell the people, Rodney.
Yeah, Monday episode we're gonna be talking about creating a safe place as a man for yourself, and the following week then we're gonna have a couple ladies coming on. One being Louisa, gonna join us. And we're going to talk about what it's like to have a safe place for a woman, and what it's like creating a safe place in a relationship.
That's a good conversation.
That's the topics we're going to be discussing. So I got some clips too. I got this one clip that's mean. I can't wait to see what people's opinion is going to be about that. So
yeah.
Lady T is going to be joining us from the Battle to the Glory podcast as well. Is one of the ladies, and this week is going to be
I thought you was gone.
Chef Dennis is joining us, and I might have somebody else. So we'll see. We're gonna have some fun. We'll just talk about mental health.
Am I on the show with the women?
No.
You said no.
Nah, I don't believe you create a safe place for relationships. So.
Tune into the show where the vibes
Don't be doing Richie like that.
I need double dip for
safe places in that coochie, so I can't believe that somebody. To me, you're taking away the safe place. You know what I'm saying? For me,
not Rodney. Go cut the lawn.
Hey, ask him a question.
The name of the place is Silver Strings. Silver Strings Restaurant.
Silver Strings, okay.
Silver Strings, yeah.
Silver Strings. I think I know this right across from where we performed at. When I was out there with Gwen with the ladies comedy thing.
Yeah, starts at 9 o'clock and yeah. They're doing a karaoke junk beforehand. Then after karaoke, then the show starts.
So you said it starts at 9?
Yeah.
I think I know the owner. I think it's the same place.
Yeah, the owner's name I think is like Arnold or something like that, or something. Ari or.
And he's Ethiopian guy.
No. This is the first. Well, the last show we did was the first time it opened up, but
they got a piano in there. It's like a bar. Okay.
No, it's like a karaoke. Just pretty much a karaoke setup or whatever. But then it got the stage and
like a restaurant, like an Italian place.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a nice place or whatever. I mean.
Where the time don't last, get your inspiration back in a casual.
That thing driving crazy with Molly.
Slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes.
Molly turned that bad boy up.
Well, I know one thing that I got going on is I'm opening up lawn and garden services and outdoor services when it comes to housework. So I've been doing some power washing recently. I've been, cutting yards and things like that. Laying mulch beds. So for the Maryland residents, I'm starting to reach out to Maryland residents. I started with me. So that's what's going on for me. I'm starting to know the money making for myself.
Let's go.
All right now.
Good. I know that's right. That's right.
Check out my Facebook page. I'll see it up there. Later, y'all.
Okay, services and businesses. I know that's right. Blessings upon blessings.